Button's been pressed.
There you guys. All right, so last session. I'm just gonna recap it since we skipped a session. Oh well, why don't you? No. So
Oh, I'll gladly
last
fuck it up
session
so you have to do
we
it.
made a hard shift back to normal D&D since the experimental system that I was trying out for the area I wasn't too much of a fan of, so we went ahead and shifted back. After traveling through the uh, seemingly endless city for about, where is that map? I have it written down here. Here it is. After traveling through the endless city for a full 4 days, the group finally came across an enormous temple to the far west the uh, of the what used to be civilization. As they made their way closer and the sun began to set, they began to hear movement from the shadows from around them, and they hurried up to the temple to avoid an encounter with whatever may have been out in the darkness. Uh, after prying it open, after prying open the doors to the temple via force and disabling the magic alarm, the crew made their way inside, where they encountered people, lots of people, out in this desolate wasteland. There were dozens of them in here, just having a grand old time. And one in particular, was his name Sam?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was Sam.
And I am.
Sam, he is.
Sam the cannibal.
Sam, who had been there to guard the doors from any monsters that may break in, was taken aback and confused by seeing seemingly just people walk in. After a bit of discussion, the entire group of people began to process out of the room, to which Sam told the party to stay as there was something important they had to attend to that they were not invited to. Erin clapped him on the shoulder, said, "All right, we'll stay here," and used his warlock abilities to see through and perceive through Sam's vision as he followed the rest
Shout
of
out
the
Erin.
procession. Shout out Aaron. As they all proceeded into a large amphitheater where Aaron described back to the party as a cloaked figure walked a woman up on stage, said a few prayers, and made a few spiritual offerings before sacrificing her to some deity of theirs. After he stabbed her in the gut, her flesh grew into a tree, which then bore fruit, which the entire procession then lined up one by one to receive. After around this time, someone, I believe it was Vico or Falknir, I think it was Falknir, burst in as they weren't going to sit idly by and listen to a woman be killed. And it led to Sam, who had been late thanks to the group and came in last, getting up from his corner nosebleed seats and turn around and become increasingly hostile with the rest of the party, saying that they had invaded their sacred rites and that they need to leave. And as he began to try and push them towards the exit, the group eventually, what would be the word? Acquiesced and made their way towards the exit with him as a guide. once there, and they were alone with him, asked a few questions, got into a bit more of a heated argument with him before Spirit used a couple of powerful spells, cast Dominate Person on him to interrogate him. Through this, we discovered that the deity that these creatures, that these people worship, goes by the name Garnet. Additionally, they found out that to the immediate west of this temple, there is supposedly a hidden artifact of their god that is incredibly important to them. Additionally, he asked a couple more questions about the temple itself. Found out that the people had been there for generations, far further back than Sam knew himself, and that this was just their way of life. This was how they sustained themselves. Tadriel likened this to demonic worship. Before finally, the group made their way outside while they left Sam ensnared on the ground where he couldn't chase them after the effects of the Dominate Person wore off. They made their way outside, closed the door behind them as the snake creatures out in the darkness began to enclose from all sides. Falknir cast Rope Trick, and everyone made their way up. And that is where we're going to pick up, as you all are sitting inside of Falkner's imaginary study of his mind. There is one small window from which someone would be able to look out outside. The spell lasts for an hour. What are y'all going to do?
So have we come up with a plan?
Falknir, how long?
Of what we're doing, or no?
No,
We're just searching for where this guy might be.
yeah.
Darn it.
And we were told that there's an artifact that is important to Garnet somewhere in like the western portion of the city. So that's a lead we have. But other than that,
Well, why not go there? We have no other leads.
We have to. It's a bit of an immediate problem. Falknir, how long will it take for you to prepare your fortress?
My tower?
Yes.
Do I have that prepared? I do have it prepared already. Would you look at that?
oh, we did. Look at that.
Let me see how long it takes for me to cast it now. I forget it's so long since I've used the tower.
It's been so long since you were our mobile home.
I know.
It's
This is probably why it takes me
Then-
10 minutes. It would take me 10 minutes to get it up.
Are you able to? Would we be able to like hold this little area open, and create like so that you could like cast it on the ground and we just make a little break for it, or?
Oh, right.
Rope trick isn't concentration.
I think importantly that what we need to do is we need to get ourselves further away from this temple. Not only because of the snake people, but also because of the cultist people that we just pissed off. I think we might want to put a bit of distance between ourselves and them before we put down a shelter.
Agreed.
I don't think they'll follow us. Based on what Sam was saying, I think they have a very deep fear of these snake things, and they probably won't chase us out. They'll probably assume that we've already been killed. So it does offer us a bit of an advantage. If we can, it may be difficult, but if we can use tonight somehow to get some distance, like Vico said. I don't think they can fly.
That would be shocking, to say the least.
So where are we exactly?
We're like
So
right
I know
outside of the temple doors. at
Y'all
this big
are there was a big ass temple. Y'all stepped out, closed the door, and cast rope trick.
Okay. How big were the doors?
Massive.
They were
Massive.
They
Okay.
were pretty
Alright.
chunky.
Like
Too big
width
for me to
wise,
use.
so like more than like. Okay. Okay.
I couldn't use stone shape. I was thinking about that.
Yeah. I was thinking about using creation and just blocking the way for 12 hours.
Spirit.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
How many people can your dragon carry?
Well, I can just make us fly myself.
Oh,
And I can just shapeshift.
okay, so that's... How many people can you make fly at once?
I think 4.
4.
I can always carry somebody if need be.
Including you. We also have the... We cannot,
Same
like, I
here.
can carry somebody with the ring of static position.
I can turn to gas, which is
Well,
Well,
we don't
only
need to worry
somewhat
about making,
helpful.
We don't need to worry about making Tippy fly.
No.
She can ride on one of us. Aaron
How many-
can turn to gas.
Tippy can
I can fly.
shift into flying creatures.
Uriel
I
can
could
fly
I could
naturally.
carry someone even.
Tadriel, you can fly temporarily. Yes,
Well, for
Tippy could
only
even carry
1
somebody.
minute. It's not really a good getaway strategy. I can only fly for a minute.
I could always call Throm.
I
Don't
feel
think
like
that would be necessary.
Yeah, I'd
We
rather
have-
not
I
call
think
Throm
we've-
at
we
this
have
point.
99 problems right now. We don't need to
I
make
don't think
Throm the
so.
100th.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Thrawn
that's a
sounds
bit of
pretty
an exaggeration.
preferable. The shit show that we have been witness to this entire night.
Yeah, I haven't met him, but I heard he's powerful.
Well, it's an unknown variable that I don't want to throw into the mix.
I guess Spirit, you're right.
I agree with Spirit.
Yeah. If he were to show up though at some point during our mission. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, not that I would ask him to show up.
Then who would ask him to show up?
Yes, you'll
Okay,
be
we settle the front thing later. We have to do it.
4 people can fly,
Tippy,
including myself.
how many can you carry when you're polymorphed?
When I'm what?
When you change?
Probably not even one, you weak bitch.
I could carry one person, but also I can transform people too. But if I don't have to do that, then one.
One.
Okay.
Well then,
Then that's it.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. You just
I'm,
who wants to be who wants to fly?
I mean, I don't really care. I'll just pick whatever option is most convenient.
How about we make the lightest person get carried?
That's most logical.
Looks to Erin.
Yes, I'm not exactly heavy.
Alright. Then that settles it then.
I say we head.
Sure.
I say we head further west as we can possibly go before we.
Agreed. I
So,
suppose
I would
our
like
only course
to-
of action really is to find that artifact I mentioned.
Yes,
Mhm.
God?
I would like to point out one thing to y'all real quick. Y'all, this is at the end of a full day.
Yeah.
You have done a full day of travel before you arrived here. So moving from here forward, you will be subjected to forced march rules, which means that
Mm.
for every hour that you travel, you'll be making Constitution saves to not take levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Well, we can only.
Oh,
I
every
can only
hour
make us
thing.
move for 1 hour. So.
Yeah, that's.
You can only make it for 1
I
hour.
think that's
Let's move for
Anybody-
59 minutes and then set up camp.
Exactly.
yeah. We
Let's
we
game
just
the
fly.
system here, boys.
Yeah, we just
Mo-
fly an hour west.
Oh, I
and
feel
then
like
we
I can only
set
do
up
this for
camp.
60 more seconds. Let's go down.
No, I will say, I will say, because I have the necklace of prayer beads, I can nullify until the next dawn 2 exhaustions.
I can also cure exhaustions.
That's
We're
pretty
also going to
gamer.
take a long rest.
Yeah,
and as
we're
long
gonna
as
take a long rest. No
we're well
point in-
fed
Wherever,
and
wherever we get to, I'll set up the tower. We'll be good.
Okay, I don't really.
Yeah, we
I
just
don't
need to. We just need to be away from
I mean-
here.
Yeah.
This is true. I just
the
don't fully
snakes
understand
could
force
still
march.
attack us, and the tower isn't impenetrable. I mean,
No, not at all.
it's
We
been
proved that one.
destroyed before while
Yeah.
we were inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And just
ideally
try-
why we just have somebody watching, just to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, if like
Well,
Falkner's
we have two
gonna be
people
out
that never sleep.
while it's cast.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. I
We
think
can
we just
cure
go. We just
exhaustions.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
We
need
we
to.
have ways to cure exhaustions. I can cure exhaustions with my spell slots. We'll be
Cool.
fine. We'll be fine. Let's just go. Let's just go.
I just wanted to let y'all know that before y'all hard committed to it. But yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah, kill yourself.
so
With
are y'all
love.
going to?
Yes, with love.
So y'all are going to just immediately, like, once you've had a second to catch your breath, and you've like had your quick discussion, y'all are just gonna go. You're not gonna wait for Rope Trick to finish or anything.
Well,
I
I
have
feel
a
like we should
question.
wait till
Yeah,
the
we should
till,
maximize.
You know,
Yeah, let's
just a
take
little
a
bit.
take
We
a
don't need
short
to wait the
rest
whole
before
time,
we
but-
go.
Is Tippy actually carrying anyone in her wild shape?
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
Erin.
carrying Erin.
Oh, okay.
I thought.
I don't think we
Question.
need to take a short rest.
I'm not.
Does
But
I
it-
we're
I
gonna
mean, we
take a long
can.
rest after this.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I
I'm
I
fine.
need to. Can I make a religion check to synthesize mentally everything that's been going on with the demonic influence, just like the religious symbols at the previous temple of the builder and the fucking silver arm on Sarasol, the implication of like a twisted version of holy artifacts, is all of that in line with demonic influence so far?
You can give me a religion check if you're looking to like
The fuck's a
put
demon?
together some
Roll
pieces.
the net one. Oh, I forgot what it is.
The fuck is that?
What am I?
Wait, what am I?
Wait, Tippy.
Who's
Okay.
God?
Yeah, that's a 25.
So
Pretty good.
let's see.
It's a little bit farther away than one.
Going down the list, I didn't quite catch every single thing you said because my
I don't
dog was
know.
freaking out. But Sarasol,
Moment.
you can pretty confidently assume that probably didn't have too much inherent symbolism behind it.
I like because it was like brought up that silver is typically a holy metal, and the implication of it being used in like such like a desecrating way. Just wasn't sure if that was further implication of demonic, because like demonic is like the imbalance
You
of the
can assume that Sarasol was probably worked on by Veldrin.
Okay.
As for the stuff here, as mentioned last time, this is 100% demon worship. There are a couple of different demons, not major and minor. Not all of them have names.
Right.
Right.
But from what you saw in there, this is 100% like pretty cut and dry. This is harvest demon worship.
Okay. But like, and the Temple of the Builder stuff, like when we were like the Veldrin symbols that were in that we fought in the Orc Village, we saw in the Orc Village. Because you like I don't know, I made like a religion check there. I got like a crit on it. You said this power can only come from like somewhat divine sources. I was just like, does this imply demon? Did the source there imply demon worship? Like now that I'm here seeing it.
Oh, I see where you're getting at. Yes. There is. You can't like pin down an exact like type, so to speak. However, yes.
Okay, demons down.
Trying to think about how to. I'd say Tadriel would look at all would be like thinking about all that, and like something wouldn't add up for Tadriel. Like it doesn't seem like demonic motivations to just like
demonic implications?
Like,
Like a side effect? Or a symptom?
specifically with Veldrin, with the way that he had been reanimated that you saw with your own eyes, that was something you've, like, never seen before.
Okay.
Like, in terms of magic as a whole comes from a place of comes from like divine nature, at least within the context of the world. That's just how it works. You've never seen magic function the way that it did with Veldrin, where it seemingly had a mind of its own, that it was able to just like control him against his will entirely independently of the caster and just exist out in the world like that. You've never seen that before from any divine or demonic source. Is the best explanation I can give.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Anyway. Y'all are gonna wait for Rope Trick to fully run out before y'all leave?
Yeah.
I think we should just wait. My opinion.
Sure.
Yeah,
I think we
I
should
think
just
it
wait.
makes sense.
Till it's cleared out. Like, till the area is cleared out. Because we can't see anything or anybody. And then we can just leave. We don't need to wait the whole time.
Can I just like stand by the window and just hear out and just
Yeah.
keep
So-
a lookout?
So you can look out the window. Beneath the Rope Trick, out there in the darkness, you do see a pile of dark green, writhing figures that are repeatedly slamming their face against the door of the temple. And they're going to be there for a little.
Well,
Yeah. Do we know they were there, or
Yeah,
is
y'all like knew that
Okay.
they were coming.
Also-
It would probably be surprising to Uriel that they're still sitting there banging their head against the door, but
quick thing, we can get all of our like fly stuff ready in Rope Trick and just jump straight out of it ready to fly. Like there's no reason that we need to wait until we're on the ground and then do it. Like
yeah.
so. Regardless of if
thing.
there's people on the ground, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we just immediately start flying.
We just immediately start flying.
That is a cool image.
While we're waiting,
You see a rope fall out of the sky out of nowhere, and then just a
Da, da,
fucking
da, da.
giant eagle falls out carrying a decrepit old man, and he's flying away.
That's your
And,
teacher, good sir.
A decrepit old man at the ripe age of 45.
Look, magical eldritch tomes take their toll, all right.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
While we're
Also-
waiting, oh yeah, Michael.
Aaron would know.
just also to be clear, because Rope Trick and all, I've done a little bit of research on this, prepping for the beginning of this session, just so we have an understanding. Rope Trick can't be manually dispelled, so you're gonna be, if you don't wait for the full duration, you'll be leaving the rope behind. Which, I mean, the rope is pretty easily replaceable, but just letting you know.
Yeah.
Um.
I don't think we used a full piece of rope anyways. I keep like a shorter piece that I use for rope trick. I think it was like a 10-foot piece of rope. So it's
10
not
feet?
like
Alright.
it's not the most.
I also have extra rope.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
It'll all be good. I'm just letting you know.
Whilst
Makes
we
sense.
wait, Vico's gonna walk up to Erin. And, listen, Erin, I'm sorry for the way I acted back there. But I think
Oh.
you could see from how someone of my background might be offended and angry about such an environment.
Yes. I really do understand, Vico. It's nothing against you. It's just I think there was a little bit of the academic in me being condescending, which you don't deserve.
No, I understand. It wasn't. It's not condescension. You're a very intelligent man, and you've spent years attaining your stature, your knowledge. So I understand. Where
I forget sometimes that you are in fact older than I am. You've spent more years in existence.
years, as I've said before, years do not equate to knowledge or experience. Especially not when you spent most of your existence figuring out ways to stick it to your father. So, not exactly. Years well spent.
You do notice when talking to Erin Vico that he is kind of not meeting you at your eye level. He is looking like ever so slightly down.
Vigo's gonna put his hand on Aaron's shoulder. I just wanted to let you know that you're my friend, and thank you for shutting me down there, because I will concede I was getting very over the top.
That's
Comparative to
quite
other
all
people.
right. It took a lot to try to remain impartial after seeing that with my eyes, but I guess it's the same sort of thing that I've seen in illustrations of books before, and it's not something I condone, but
And now that we
I
know,
completely understand how upsetting it was.
and now that we know that it was Garnet and Talistar's influence over these people,
It's quite easy to oppose that, isn't it?
yeah, it makes me feel even worse for these people.
I wonder what will happen to these people if we do dispel Garnet's influence.
I can only be optimistic about it.
Yes. I hope they can find something else. I'd quite like if one of us remembers when this all is said and done, if we can check in on these sorts of people and do what we can to help them. It's not their fault that they are misled in placing their trust in this entity that has such disrespect for life.
If this is over, Aaron, I'll go with you anyway.
Glad to hear it.
And Uriel, you're watching the porthole,
E.
the little glass window, out of the study, and you're watching, and they are persistent. What I don't know is how it's about last an hour. How long is Uriel going to like sit here and watch this?
Unless someone interrupts her just the whole time. There's
Cool,
no reason
gotcha.
not to.
All right, so you're sitting there. They sit there and they bang their heads against the wall, try to break in. They leave shallow claw marks in the door. And after approximately 45 minutes, they eventually, finally give up and begin to move away, scattering out into the darkness. A few of them are left just dead on the ground outside the door. They got trampled in the frenzy to try and get in.
Well, they're leaving now.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Michael.
Nods.
About
Kind of like-
2, maybe 3 maximum minutes after we decided our plan, Tippy turns into a giant owl and starts eating books.
So this is about
Yeah.
7 minutes in to y'all
Right.
being in road trip.
Right. And
Oh,
she
not
and,
Mm.
and she's gonna make
Not
a little
again.
nest out of like papers and
Right.
book scrap and lay in it.
how, how much room do we have here?
Enough to fit 8 people, so it's cramped.
Thanks, Tippy.
I do love you, Tippy, but sometimes I worry about you.
She rotates her head 180 degrees in your direction.
Yep. Ow. Yeah, so instead of Uriel just casually being like standing next to the window, she's not smushed up against it.
But she is gonna sit down.
Oh,
That
great.
doesn't help matters a whole lot, but okay.
She'll sit down and start purring or something.
Or start
hooting.
purring or
Start hooting.
Start
The
purring
owl.
or something.
Ooh,
Make you
ooh.
content
Yeah.
owl noises.
Not worth it. The books don't even taste good.
Yeah,
They don't taste like
Tippy.
anything, apparently.
yeah, Tippy, you get nestled in with all the papers that you ripped out, and about 30 seconds later, they begin to just disappear one by one. And after about however long it took you to make the nest, they're all gone.
Okay, well hopefully I'm
Vanished into
asleep
the
at this
ether.
point.
Hopefully you're asleep by this point.
Dude, Tippy's fucking narcoleptic. Like, we gotta get her to a doctor.
Oh wait,
We have to get Tippy her ADHD medicine stat. Like, Jesus Christ.
you have a doctor.
I'm worried about her.
Tippy, we got your riddle in.
Dude, from here on out throughout the rest of the campaign, Tippy just sits there just
Yeah,
the
literally.
entire
Tippy
campaign.
doesn't want to
do
take
anything.
Tippy doesn't want to take the Ritalin, so it's like pilling a cat where you gotta like
You gotta
wrap
wrap.
you where you
Yeah,
gotta
it's like a dog. You gotta
grab
wrap it in like
her.
cheese.
The thing is, the
Put it in peanut butter. Hold it out in
pill
front of her.
is-
Hope she doesn't realize.
Wrap it in
Make it
the
look
salami.
pill is like
Minor
half
league.
her size.
I love peanut butter.
Let's just put the pill in the peanut
It's like a
butter.
huge cartoonish, like she's got like a huge, like giant pill-shaped knot in her throat. She's like,
I'm just going. I'm just like,
it's
I
like trying to
love
shove it
peanut
down.
And then she swallows and her eyes like focus.
She locks in.
She
Her,
locks.
her eyes just like dilate. Just
butter. Wait, guys, I think I saw it.
Her
So
eyes
nice.
were pointing different directions, and after about like 3 seconds after, they just.
They lock in.
Tippy, how long does your wild shape last?
8 hours.
Oh yeah, you're chilling. All right.
big chillin'.
Eight
Next
hours.
question.
Oh.
Like she's. I turn to Erin when I say this. She's cute. I love her, but Jesus, sometimes not Jesus. Jesus is my friend.
Gods.
Father,
Captain's friends, actually.
but God's. I
Good
worry.
friend Jesus.
I worry about her.
I've had many students like her.
Really?
Had many frogs.
No, not grung, but just in demeanor.
I've never found much interest in higher learning personally, but to each their own.
It's not for everyone. I'll readily admit that.
So y'all prepare yourself for the end of the rope trick, so that you all can begin your escape. You ready your spells,
Wake up, Tippy.
and other wake up Tippy, things of that nature.
Alright.
And
It's supposed to go off.
Your
any
steed is
minute
ready,
now.
my lord.
I mean, owls are nocturnal.
Yeah, Tippy's not.
Yeah, Tippy's not. Tippy's not an owl. Tippy, as we've established, is narcoleptic.
If anything, my body's only getting more tired because my body
She-
and mind are not on the same cycle.
She's She steals any amount of Z's she can get by sleeping in people's bags constantly. Like,
Mhm.
it's a concerning problem.
You would think she doesn't sleep. How
I'm
much she
fairly
sleeps.
certain that Tippy spends a good like 70% of her day just asleep. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't think that's a bad estimate.
No, that's kind of an overestimate because I did say 12 hours.
I thought you said that Tippy needs to sleep 16 hours a day one
I
time.
think that's a cat. I think that's a cat.
I think Tippy is a cat.
I'm fairly certain. Look, Tippy is made of liquid.
Michael, I think
Cats are
what-
made of liquid. Coincidence? I think not.
I think what you just cited there was cats.
Tippy turns into a water elemental. What do you mean I'm made of liquid?
Oh, what do you mean?
So, yo.
Yeah,
Uriel,
Yeah,
you're watching the
yo.
porthole. Everyone's gearing up for the drop, and you see the door beginning to slowly open from the temple.
The temple doors are opening.
What?
What do you mean?
Let's
The
fucking
temple doors are opening.
go.
Let's move.
Move
Erin
it,
says
move
that.
it, move it.
I cast 6th level fly on myself.
What is 6th level?
On myself, and that is all.
It's all.
Get
Vico,
fucked, everyone
Vico
else.
goes to jump out the hole,
there
just falls
we go.
immediately into the snake people. It's just Vico and Falknir looking at each other like, aim for the bushes. There goes my hero. They just slam into the concrete.
No, it's like any Looney Tunes cartoon with like Wile E. Coyote, where you just like we look at each other, like hug each other, and then fall.
Yeah, pull out a sign that says like help.
Myself, Falknir, Tadriel, Vico can all fly now.
Alright.
Bearings. Ready yourself for flight. And you'll begin jumping out of the hole one by one. Make an order in which people are coming out.
I'll say Uriel goes first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. I need to not go last because I have the one with concentration on three of you fools.
I assume that it would be Uriel, us, and then Tippy. Because Tippy's
I'm
the
gonna
biggest.
Tippy and Erin can go last.
Can I cast Sanctuary on Spirit?
All right. So I have Uriel and then us. What's the order of us?
I want to go
Oh,
first.
man.
You guys can get fucked.
I'm gonna go last. You guys,
Uriel.
fuck.
Erin will go
Spirit.
second to last.
You're not in this order.
Oh no, Erin, we're in the back.
Okay, that's fine.
Y'all in the
Oh,
back.
last. I think I'll go somewhere towards the middle. I'll go. Spirit's
Okay,
going
well, there's
first. I'll
two
go
people.
Right. I'll either go right after Spirit or I'll go.
I'll go after Falkner.
Okay, so I'll go right after.
I also don't want to like immediately like bolt it to the west. I just want to get out and like move a little bit towards the temple, essentially as a guard for everyone else to file behind me.
So you
Just like keep a watch on like the surroundings.
Alright. So you're gonna get out. You're gonna go fly over the temple so that you can use it as like.
Well, not just over the temple. Like we're like right outside the temple gate, like doors, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so since we're moving like west, I just want to just get in like a little bit in front, towards like the temple doors.
Just to
as
be on
everyone-
Overwatch.
Just to be on Overwatch, so that way they aim for me and not everyone else.
All right.
If they
Can I
do
also-
something.
Sanctuary Uriel then, because it's not concentration, it's a bonus action.
All right. So we got sanctuary on Uriel and Spirit.
Yes.
Beyond that.
And I'll ready a dodge action. Fuck it.
All right. So-
Anti-aircraft fire starts firing. Like, what the fuck?
We're gonna play this out, and then we'll get to the rolls in a second. So you all begin hopping out of the rope trick one by one. The first of you out notice a small group of the, I'm just going to call them cultists for ease of access, cultists gathering at the edge of the temple door, looking out tentatively into the darkness. I would like, starting with Uriel. Uriel, can you
Yeah,
give
yeah.
me a stealth check?
Are you
I
good at
mean,
those?
Yeah, sure, dude.
If
Fuck
anybody
it.
could pass a stealth check, it would be Uriel.
I mean, like
Sure,
she's
guys.
on desecrated ground, so she has the full wings out and like the full like.
Oh wait, am I on desecrated ground? Oh,
I think
it
it all
yeah.
is. I think you might have disadvantage on stealth.
Well, I already have
Well,
disadvantage
she
on stealth.
already does.
I mean, like by
So-
the rules, like they should have like been insta aggressive on her, because it says
Holy-
creatures.
Well, right. The way
Oh.
that it works out, she gets like targeted more.
Oh,
However, it's not.
My,
Not the homunculus.
Michael, what if I say
pass.
fuck you? I don't stealth anyways. I mean, I got a 4, so if I wasn't even trying,
Garrison,
Thanks,
was it
Uriel.
you who drew the homunculus in the flask? Was it you?
Yeah,
You
doing it with my mouse right now.
silly
I
little
am-
Billy.
Has
Right.
Michael gotten there
and
yet?
I'm also not trying to
Oh, yeah,
really
we're
stealth.
done
I'm trying to
with
be the
Awesome.
focal point while everyone else leaves.
Right. So. Way that. That's gonna work.
So wait, how much am
You're
I
going
glowing?
to draw fire away from one person.
One person? That's fun.
Ideally, spirit.
Take your pick.
Ideally, spirit. Spirit.
All right.
All of this plan is he's the crux. So
So, these guys, as soon as Uriel flies out of the hole, begin to freak out, panic. They're like, "Where the hell did you come from?" And they quickly prepare themselves as there are 8 of them. 4 of them step up from the like back section of this group, and they like hold out one of their arms, and their flesh just like explodes off of their bones before reforming into these like long, these basically these like webbed cones on their arm that end in a large like fleshy tip. And they're all going to aim up, and
that's
the tip
wild.
fires out of them in a projectile, and they before regrowing another one and firing again, as they are going to be taking volleys of shots at the group.
Well, they do have to make wisdom saves.
So they have to make wisdom saves to target Uriel and to target Spirit.
Well,
Yes.
am I out yet?
So I'm describing this overall. The way that this is functioning is essentially progressively the later people are going to have a harder time. You will have a much easier time being towards the front, as they have more time to arm themselves for the later people and more time to get projectiles in the air.
okay. When they do like,
I'll give each of
you know-
y'all.
Oh, sorry.
I'll give each of you an action if you want to do something.
Fuck, I didn't even do anything.
I cast hypnotic pattern.
Oh, there you go.
It's a 3-foot cube. All have to make wisdom saves against being charmed, or they become incapacitated.
All right.
We each get an action, Michael.
You each get an action if you so choose.
I'm going to use all 3 charges of Shadow Stepper, and I'm gonna cast the cube of magical darkness, the 20-foot cube.
All right.
Do I want to
I
add
don't
more
need to do
to?
anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't think there's an action to like protect. No. Let's keep taking the dodge action. Fuck it. 'Cause I'm not moving into at least Tippy and
So
two
That's-
Tippies out.
So once y'all have all set your actions, so now I'm going to describe everything from the top down. Y'all have essentially locked in your moves.
Yep.
So.
Sorry, am I supposed to have something or not yet? Because I'm not out.
You know, if you want to do something when you come out, you're gonna lock it in like in advance.
Okay, do you want
essentially.
me to say it now or?
Yeah.
Tippy's gonna fly. She's gonna use dash to fly upwards as high as she can in an attempt to protect Erin.
So, what's your DC for hypnotic pattern?
My DC is we're level 11. I think. Are we counting the? Okay, I don't know. We don't really talk about this. Like any kind of like charisma increase and like the blood priest thing, but like if without that, it's should be 14 DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Erin would also like to do something when coming out with Tippy.
Right.
He would like to use minor illusion to create another Erin and Tippy if possible.
That's dope.
Let's go.
Yo.
Got it.
So it seems like only one of them would have passed unless they have like a +10.
So only one of them is going to pass. So I would like for everyone except for Spirit and wait, real quick, I need to check on Uriel.
DC 20
Alright, so they are-
dexterity throw or you explode.
Right. So I would like for here and then
Oh fuck.
so
Oh, wait, that's a disadvantage.
that was for Sanctuary. Alright, so
Okay.
I would like for everyone except for Spirit and Erin to make me dexterity saving throws.
God, fuck you.
Okay, anybody who is within 10 feet of me will benefit from a +2 to their dexterity saving throw.
So that'll be
Yeah.
Tippy and Vico.
Okay, so I don't.
Vico.
Alright, what was the DC?
You'll figure it out.
That's true.
It is person dependent, depending on what you did.
Have a
I
good
think I
time,
failed.
Uriel.
Yeah,
24.
I am dodging.
Having a ball.
Tadriel and Tippy have advantage.
Yeah, good thing that doesn't affect it at
Oh,
all.
good.
Yeah, you're right.
Unfortunately for
A little
you.
higher. That's a 12, Michael.
Okay,
Oh, I'm dodging. Does my dex help me?
wait,
No.
wait, did you add the +2?
I did.
Oh, cool.
I had a +2 from the owl, so I made it a +4.
But like the one for my aura of protection.
Yeah, he had a +2, and then you added your +2. That's how I got his +4.
Okay, cool.
Tadriel.
That makes it super
What did
well.
Vico get?
Vico,
Daniel.
what'd you get?
What did I? Sorry, I spaced out.
You're rolling a dex save
Dex
with
You have a
advantage.
+2. You had advantage.
With advantage and +2.
Perfect. That's good. Fuck. 17.
17. All right. And then Uriel, you
Yeah,
took
what's up?
the volley for you drew fire away from Spirit.
Yep,
So
yep.
I would like for you to make me another one.
Oh,
Oh, have
cool,
fun,
dude.
Uriel. Have fun,
Lol,
Uriel.
cool. Yeah, cool.
Lol.
Lol,
Yeah,
lol,
that's-
lol.
It's Symbiote's just
This
freaking
one,
out right
this
now.
one, your
It's like, my
disadvantage will
queen!
get canceled
My
out.
goddess.
My goddess.
At a disadvantage?
Oh, sorry. You'll have advantage. I don't know why. I was confusing your stuff.
Oh, this rocks.
Oh, this shrugs.
That doesn't matter. This is meal guide. It's a meal. Guide me.
Throw
my
some
hands.
meal.
Of course, my queen. Of course, my queen Polito.
I spit on that. I spit on that frog thing. I spit on you.
Step on the frog.
Stop that.
They'll
Stop
help
you.
you.
Stop that.
Well, what frogs, Emil?
You can't understand me. I speak wrong.
What are you saying, Emil? But I know it's good. You're a
All right.
good boy.
So,
I hate
Uriel, you got a 12 in that?
What?
Did you end up with
Yeah.
a 12?
Yep.
So,
A -1.
I'm just going to read out the successes and failures. Uriel, you failed your first one.
Yep.
Falknir was a failure, unfortunately. Vico, Tadriel, and Tippy all succeeded, and Uriel succeeded her second
Oh
one.
yeah.
Let's go, Uriel.
DC started at the top at 12 and then went up by 1 in order of how you came out. And then for each guy that got dropped by an effect, it went down by 2. Vico's darkness gave everyone after him advantage. And so Uriel, by the end, there was one guy shooting at you in the dark, so the DC went down from 18 to 12 with advantage.
Oh,
I was wondering
So-
how I got that. I was like, I rolled a 12, dude. There's no way I actually passed that.
holy
So, yeah,
fuck.
Tippy, 3 guys dropped, so it went from 17 to 11.
4 big guys.
So, that being said, Falknir fails. Uriel, you still failed your first one,
Yeah,
so
I
y'all
still get
are
hit.
each
Roll.
going to take
Explode.
LOL.
9
Fine.
piercing
No, no.
damage
I got
as a bit of flesh embeds itself into your body before attempting to wiggle its way underneath your skin.
Ooh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So,
Hmm.
It's the worms, dude.
it's the
It's the
worms. Uriel, can you
worms.
make me a Constitution saving throw? Falkner, you automatically fail.
I
Oh,
got
What's the
that too.
matter?
Yikers.
It's alright, Faulkner. You know, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
that happens. I have 17.
17,
I eat that.
you do succeed.
Ooh, 17 ain't enough,
yeah.
Chief.
What? Ooh, yikes,
Ooh.
hell.
Ooh,
Sorry,
L,
I'm just
get
5
ratio.
shy. Sorry.
So,
Ratio.
Just 5 shy.
but other than that, you all escape
What?
scot-free.
Does not anything happen?
What
Oh,
happens to
no.
me if I wanna fail?
It's
What
just,
happens to me?
it's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
mind worm. It's just gonna burrow into your brain.
Oh.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
Don't
it.
worry
You're
about
just
it.
like
You
Robert
Faulkner,
Kennedy Jr.
you got shot with a piece of flesh, and it stabbed into your back as you were
And
flying
created
away,
worms.
and then you felt it like shifting and moving in your back, and you felt something go underneath your skin and
Mm.
shift inside of your back,
Mm.
and then it stopped,
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
well, that's
Worms
nice.
settled.
and
There we
Alright.
go.
you all
It's
Time
escaped.
for my
settled on your
second
spinal
character
cord.
to become a villain.
Maybe you'll get the secret power. Michael, I drop wild shape and use
Let's just hope it
Earthbind
doesn't make a
on
hided cyst, otherwise
Uriel.
you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
You know, all of a sudden, Uriel
Sixth
just started
level.
talking more about conspiracy theories and how if you gave her 4 more brain worms, she'd beat out like the king. I don't seem to get why she's going on with this.
Guys, you don't understand. I win. Anyways. Yeah, once Tippy flies with Erin, Uriel then bolt.
Both
outta
Tippies and
here.
both Erins.
Yeah, either one.
Yeah, you followed the wrong pair. They're going east.
They're,
The way we came.
What about a
Uriel.
50% chance of
they're going to Mecca.
Dude,
Yeah.
Uriel's got a notoriously bad sense of directions.
Yeah, totally, guys.
It's a go.
It's like a 50-50 chance. Anyways, yeah, we both for I don't know how long. I guess it depends how long Spirit wants to go.
Well, we can only go for an hour max.
Yeah. Let's just go for like 50
I mean, you
minutes.
can go more.
Michael, shut fuck the
We can't fly more.
We just go 50 minutes. and
You
I'll set up
can't.
the-
Right. I can't. But you know what, Tippy? Screw you.
Michael, what's
Neither
the...
can you.
Michael,
Disintegrate.
as we're flying over the
Dominates
city,
pancakes with my.
are there more like irrigation ditches that we're seeing?
Yes, throughout the entire city.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm gonna pose. Why don't we set up in one of these irrigation ditches? That way, it's less likely that the tower is seen.
I can't hear you.
Well, I'm saying that to the guy who can set up the tower.
That's Fine by me.
Erin looks with a PTSD stare at the irrigation ditch.
Yeah, at a ditch.
it's just the the everlong
Vietnam.
soldier stare. Just
Can I also just check what the fuck just went inside me? Can I make like a medicine check? Or a con check? Or what the fuck check?
Sorry.
no.
Yeah, so
The verms.
I forgot to explain
Trying to
your
eat part of your
success
brain
because
that
it
you're run
didn't
for
it
president.
didn't get inside you.
I
Essentially,
asked!
sorry, I failed to. I forgot to explain this with everything else.
I can't imagine. it's
Oh.
I
important.
failed. That's where that sentence ends.
I failed. You got shot and a piece of seemingly flesh, a piece of a big piece of meat, stabs into like your like stomach, and then it begins to move and writhe, and you're like, oh shit, what is this? What is this? And you just like reflexively, instinctively, like clench all of your core muscles, and it limits its ability to get in for long enough that you're able to grab it and pull it out before it can get inside of you.
Yeah, it reminds me too much of the fucking mute fuckers a while back.
Oh my god, the stalkers.
Yeah.
Why did I automatically fail my?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Madge
RFK Jr.
Guys, I think I'm just destined to either have my character die or have them become evil.
No,
So,
look,
both.
there's a perfectly good reason. I'm not just screwing with you to screw with you. There is a reason, okay?
No, I know there is.
Just don't worry about it.
Everyone else
Sorry.
there
Those characters.
It's okay.
Anyways,
It's the reason of we need to get Falknir out of here because he's nothing more than a little RP.
And get Veldrin back! I still have his
Well,
spine.
Oh no, that's what's happening. My spine's getting removed. We're gonna replace it with Veldrin.
You have to eat the spine of
There it goes.
Veldrin. You have to eat the 20 vertebrae of Veldrin.
Well, I think that's what happened in Attack on Titan. He bites his hand, he turns into Veldrin.
That's funny. Alright.
Hey, are we landing to make a tower? I'm landing to make a tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
tell
here
Spirit.
for it, tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell to Spirit, I guess. Spirit, we're gonna sit down in an irrigation ditch.
What?
Let's keep going. And just cancel the spell. Everyone dies.
Ah!
Including
If we're
Tippy
early
and
on, no.
Uriel.
If we're later, like if it's supposed
Yeah,
to be
for
out,
some other reason they die.
I'll stop.
Yeah, we can go settle down. Simmer down, gentlemen.
Simmer down, gentlemen.
down.
Proper English grammar.
Yeah, so y'all fly far enough away that you think you're safe. You got far enough away from the temple that they're not going to be chasing you down further. And you drop down into an irrigation ditch. And Falknir is going to take 10 minutes to cast a spell, Baldur's
Yeah,
Tower.
what? While he's doing that, you're just gonna ask, did anyone get hit?
No.
I'm
No.
really concentrating on my spell to tell you.
No.
Casting a spell.
Oh, we're gonna have a Kennedy brainworm, god damn it.
Yeah, okay, because they, you really need to tell me if you were hit or not.
Falknir,
Those things-
his last name is Kennedy.
Whenever they were shooting at you, they try to bury into you, so please tell me.
Oh, that's great.
No, definitely.
We've
I
got
would've noticed.
human tree cannibals, snake people, and body burrowing worms. This just keeps
True,
getting better.
From the
Well,
tree
there-
cannibals.
From the tree
Falknir,
cannibals.
Faulkner, can you make me a wisdom save?
Falkner, you haven't
It's
said
already
anything.
affecting his brain. It's already eating
Where
his
you
brain.
shot? Where you shot, Falkner?
I got a 17, Michael.
You failed.
That's what I'm feeling like having.
The DC's actually 30, so
You failed by more than 5.
He's typing. He's typing.
Uh-oh. Nah, you're probably fine.
Goodbye, guys.
Alright.
I have no brain now. Nice now.
It's just a worm up there.
Falkner gets gatoed.
Yeah, literally.
Let me
Shut
just pull
the-
this thread out real quick.
What
He's
the?
gonna seal Vico away in the prison realm. No, he seals Erin away in the prison room. What am I on about?
There you go.
All right.
Were you shot, Falknir?
I'm in the middle of my spell.
Give him a moment.
I don't know if he has a moment.
I'm like getting like his face is getting more and more frustrated of Uriel not shutting up.
Uriel, how about we do this when he's done? We've been planning for an hour. I doubt an extra 10 minutes would make the difference.
His head just explodes.
Yeah. Boom.
If you had gotten him 9 minutes earlier, you might have been able to save him. Add another trauma point to Vico's character sheet.
Dude, it's trying to traumatize fucking Uriel.
All
Fine.
your fault.
Worm to your head.
One day ahead.
I will.
Name me 3 Tippy songs.
I
Bow
will-
no 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 no. Bow no 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 no.
Alright, you good.
I guess I shouldn't go for too big of a tower. How many floors do I get off their level 2 story? They're 10 feet tall, so that's 20 feet. We could probably go for how deep are the irrigation ditches, Michael?
It's probably about like
300 feet.
no, it's probably about like 10 feet deep, and it's a
300.
like low slant. Think like the canals in on West Esplanade.
Oh, yeah, no, that's perfect. 20 foot, that's great.
Okay, so we'll just I won't add an extra floor. I'll just do it as third level. I'll just do 20 foot. And
As Falknir saying, y'all do hear more shifting out in the wilderness, or I say wilderness, out in the abandoned city around you.
Cityscape.
Mm.
You hear things approaching in the night.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
just gonna leave that open ended. Y'all are perceptive enough that y'all could hear something a mile away. So
That is true.
Is
Yours is
there a
done.
tub in this
there's really
tower?
nothing.
There is not.
Yours
We're
is
not
gonna fly
dedicating a
up.
floor to a tub in this tower. There ain't no room for that, Tippy.
I mean, like,
That kind of sucks. Is there a puddle outside? No, we're in the desert. No.
There's no. Wait till I finish my spell, goddammit.
well, I mean, like, how many floors is it going to be though?
2.
2 floors is plenty.
So,
2 floors.
That's why we don't have a floor for a bath.
You
For a
realize
bath.
we're poor.
Well, we
In
don't
the
want to be
past,
seen.
we had a
we're
floor
in
for a
section... Tippy, we are in section 8 housing, alright?
You know,
I can
The fuck
still
does
make
that
one of the
mean?
floors a bath.
Tippy, we are in O block right now.
I can make one of
We
the
don't
floors
have
a bath,
room
but I
for
can't
a
sleep
bath floor. No.
in the bath. So sleep in the bathtub, motherfucker.
None of Tippy's gonna be using it.
Tippy sleeps in the bathtub.
Filled with water to keep herself hydrated.
Exactly.
That's why we are not doing
That's
that.
why we're not doing that.
All right, tower up. Okay, there, 2 floors, empty space. It's just
Yeah.
enough to all sleep.
the tower
You'll have to rough it in a cup.
rises
to
out
make-
of the ground, out of the middle of the ditch, and safety, behold, presents itself.
All right. Now, Uriel, you wanted to ask me something?
Whomp. Lands down. Yes, were you shot?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
We also might want to keep it quiet. We are behind enemy lines right now.
Let's get inside.
Y'all hurry inside, and y'all continue to hear things out of the night. So,
So,
many of you do not have night vision. Are y'all going to be using some form of lighting inside of the tower?
Yeah, I'm just. Well, should we?
I don't think so.
Well, it's just a stone tower, right? It's not like there's holes as long as you keep the light on the second floor, and then it just filters down to the first.
Does the tower have windows? That's the question. Because if it doesn't have windows, yeah, it's perfectly
I'm
fine.
pretty
to
sure
have
I just get to choose if it has windows, right? It doesn't say. So I just get to choose.
Tactical
Oh.
disadvantage to Windows, I think.
And I can also just give them any kind of furniture I want within them, basically.
It does not seem that they have windows.
So I'll probably just be able to choose if anything at most.
And for
So-
context, for a couple of y'all, like, it is pitch black outside.
Yeah.
Not even...
No moon.
Yeah, actually, now that I'm bringing it up, probably should have brought this up sooner, since y'all
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
been at
Probably.
nighttime, that y'all have been here. There is no moonlight.
The moon is someone's dad, FYI.
Yeah.
It seems
Literally,
relatively-
my dad.
There is no moonlight filtering down. You look up, you can see, if you try to look for it, the little disc up in the night sky, but it's almost entirely filtered out. So it is like actual pitch black out.
Michael, can I do a religion check to see the religious implications of that?
Sure.
The religious implications of no dad.
The implication.
No father.
The implications of no dad.
Michael, that's a 3. I've been dadless for a good quarter of my life now, so I mean, I'm used to it.
I'd say you can at the very least. You're like,
That's not good.
He's just
yeah,
getting them.
you're basically just like, that's not good.
So Michael, what I'll do since we don't have windows, I'll just have when I make it each floor, we'll have a couple like basically like just like torches or like lanterns hanging
Gotcha.
on the walls, so we have light.
I'm gonna walk up to Uriel and Tadriel real quick.
Guys, the moon
Go.
is fucking gone.
Real quick, as y'all
Yeah.
go in, just real quick.
Yeah.
As y'all go in, he creates it. You open the door, light pours out of it, and as y'all enter, the more perceptive of you, like Tippy, Uriel, as soon as the door opens, you hear like everything that you've been hearing, like every little rustle, every
They're
little
like doors.
yeah, they like doors. Immediately pick up in speed, and like you hear just
everyone
things
inside, everyone
approaching
inside.
rapidly from every direction.
Damn
They're
it.
coming. They're coming. They're coming.
Tippy's a hippie. Tippy's non-existent hair stand on
Hippie.
end, and she runs inside.
Everyone in. Everyone in.
Her
Everyone in.
mucus becomes rigid.
Ew.
That's nasty.
Give us a
Y'all hurry
a
inside
buffer.
and close the door.
I'm gonna
and
give us a
you
bit
are
of buffer
left
as we
undisturbed.
close the door. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
spend
bar.
10 charges of my flower wand. Get what little use I can get out of this thing. Now there's just a giant mat of flame flowers outside the tower.
Good. Me activating the electric trap when Tyler's going to activate teleporter.
Fucking man. That was
I'm also going to. It's 12 hours. Yeah, fuck it. Do I have to see it?
I don't know.
Dude, I really did that.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know why you're asking me.
Hold on.
Hey, asking specifically you.
Where's the
Can I do that?
shadows? You can also use it.
Yep. Um,
Um,
Yeah. Huh?
You've seen
Why
it
would
before.
I know?
I'm just gonna put a How long does the spell last?
I don't know.
Hold on.
you're scaring
Falknir,
me.
how long does the spell last?
what spell?
the tower.
Baldur's
It's
Tower.
out.
Tower.
That's 24 hours.
8 seconds, Burma.
Okay.
The tower.
Better be safe than sorry. I'm just gonna put a stone wall. I'm gonna cast creation and just put a stone wall in front of the door.
Now we're stuck in here with brain worm Falknir. Great.
Yeah, come
So-
on.
No windows, no doors.
No dick, no balls, probably no butthole because this guy feeds on radiation.
Because they can still break down the door.
Yeah, but now we're
Yeah,
stuck
but
in
now
here
we
without a way
can't
out
get
with
out.
brain worm.
What are you
He's
talking
gonna
about?
force feed us worms in the middle of the night. You fool.
Have you not seen that Clone Wars episode, David? Have you not seen that Clone Wars episode?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The spell will dispel out of the 12
Yeah,
hours.
once we're all
Yeah,
assimilated.
once we're all assimilated, David.
Oh my god! You're right. It's the episode of
It's just the Clone Wars episode. No, but as soon as
Well, I
as
don't
soon
know. I don't fucking know.
As soon as Uriel is done trapping us in this tower, I'm gonna walk up to her and Falkner.
Her and Tadriel?
Can I cast
Yeah,
detect
Tadriel, sorry, goddammit.
I have like one first level spell left. Can I cast Detect Evil and Good?
Sure. What does Detect Evil and Go do again? I always forget.
Let me check again.
Gun to your head, you think Falknir has a brainworm.
Gun to your head. Tell me the
Alright.
difference between Detect Evil and Good and Divine
Guys.
Sense.
Falkner totally
It's when there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as all the creatures located. Similarly, you know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. First level divination, concentration, 10 minutes.
All right. So, you got an undead in the room with you.
Yeah.
No.
You got. Tippy isn't a fae. She's just been blessed by a fae.
I see.
But does she have Fae aura?
Her.
Is my magic from a fae?
Your yes.
Oh, dude, my bad.
You ain't care.
My bad, G.
Yulthal was literally like.
bruh,
Yulthal
my
was
bad.
literally like, "Hey, here, kid, you can have some fae magic."
My
Oh,
bad,
thank
cuh.
you.
Eulithal.
There is
Hey,
a tiny fae inside of Tippy's staff.
Oh,
What's good, slime?
that's... Oh.
Oh.
That's good news.
How'd she get that? How'd she get that in there?
Me?
You fit a whole fae in your staff?
Yeah, and I think that's it.
All right, cool.
Well, now we know that there's a little creature living inside, or a little something inside Tippy's staff.
All of my
No.
greatest fears for the staff of nightmares are being confirmed.
No, it's not true, guys.
What
No.
happened to Erin's little friend?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there is a fiend
Yeah.
in
Peter.
Aaron's
In
in
Peter.
Aaron's bag,
Peeper.
the only
Peter.
and there's a celestial in Uriel's bag.
Peeper. Samuel.
There's a demon in Tippy?
No.
There's a demon in Aaron's bag.
Tippy's got
not
that demon in her.
I forgot
Sorry,
that
that's-
the only demon you've ever encountered
What the heck?
is Peter.
Tippy
Yeah,
takes
honestly,
Sorry,
off.
it's
pretty-
a fiend,
pretty-
not a demon.
Tippy,
but-
whatever.
Tippy
Pretty
takes off
positive impression of
blindfold.
them.
Yeah.
I alone am the exalted one. I'm gonna walk up to Tadriel and to Uriel. I have a question
There.
for you two.
Now, oh, yes?
When the fissure happens, do you recall what the moon looked like around that time?
Fissure?
The fissure?
Yes, the fissure.
You know, the
You
great
know that thing
apocalyptic
where you
event.
died?
Oh, well, no. Because I died.
Well, I'm more asking for the time around when Talistar was doing his plan to try and, kill my father. Do you remember what the moon
Well,
looked like?
The red whatever,
The Red Ministry.
the red ministry, I guess when they enacted their plan, I don't really know. It was more of a shut-in.
I have a little bit of brain damage, so I don't fully remember what happened.
God damn it! You both have failed me. Why must you fail me so?
Why must you fail me so? I
But
was
The shut.
memory
I was
of
with my father, so I don't remember what it looked like. That's why I figured
Yeah.
I'd ask.
withheld from me,
Yeah.
or incidentally forgotten from the traumatic event that that led to where
We
I
have
am.
3 fucking
Yeah, I-
angels, and none of them looked at the goddamn moon.
Well, we had no reason to.
One of them was on the moon.
You talk to my dad like every day now.
Well, yeah, but not before then.
Why must you fail
I
me
was-
so? No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm concerned because I was looking up at the moon when Falknir was summoning the tower,
Hmm.
and I guess I hadn't noticed it in the days prior, but
But it wasn't fucking there.
there was no moonlight. Like, the moon, the celestial body of the moon is there. Sure. But there was no light gleaming off of it.
Huh.
And part of me...
Yeah.
No, not part of me. All of me is concerned. Because I don't know what the moon looked like when Talistar tried to enact his plan last time.
Well, I think, well, we know Talistar wasn't part of the initial plan to kill Loon. He was just part of the group. He just enacted a plan to kill another god.
No, that's true, but who's to say that he hasn't decided to finish off the job?
I mean, I could check. I could just talk to him. Loon.
Sure.
Just give me a minute. I spend a minute to, I actually spend 10, minutes to, gas commune.
Alright.
But like,
Have your weird angel conversations on the second floor, please.
oh yeah, I'm sorry. Waddle.
Wrong character.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
I'm gonna sit down.
Flap.
I'm gonna
There
start.
we go.
See, this character can't fall out of Crow's Nest. It's physically impossible for you to do that.
I mean,
Well,
not really.
She
If
could
I
just
don't
not.
fly. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
not
she
fly.
could just not.
I mean, that's a skill issue.
Yeah, that is at that point a skill issue. Yeah, I'll just take the 10 minutes to commune and talk to Lynn. Be like,
Hey, buddy, you still alive?
you're still alive.
Hey, Onk.
Is the lands that we are in affecting your light from reaching us?
No, he just doesn't care about
I like the
us.
character acting on Michael's part where he's facing away from me, just like how my real dad was.
One of the gods on speed dial.
He's not picking up the fucking phone though right now.
Yeah, that's like dad.
Yes.
Okay. Flap.
Excuse me.
So, good news. Still
Just
around.
ask the one question, I bet.
Oh wait.
Yeah, no other
I
we
get
don't
to
need
ask
any
my
other
questions.
I
information.
think you
my
can ask
questions.
some
I
other
completely
questions.
forgot. I forgot. I get to ask my questions.
Oh, silly me.
It's just like,
Um,
okay, well, he answered, okay, but is he, like, feeling anything different, or... Oh, I didn't think to ask.
Is are you being affected by anything else? Just Discord.
Ow, that hurt.
Who was that?
That's how he responds to me every time.
That's what Loon's getting. He's
Yeah.
just getting pinged on Discord.
Yeah.
He's
What's
like,
good,
"Oh,
slime?
Hey, buddy.
Gun to your head, how much of a bitch is my son?
Affected by anything else?
Yeah, affected by
Is
anything,
anything else
Yeah,
affecting you?
come
Yeah.
on, DM. Affected by anything else?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, was it that hard?
I had to think about it. I'm sorry.
Is whatever is whatever is affecting you related to our mission?
No.
Oh, he misses
So
his
it's
son.
the malignant force.
Also known as he misses his son.
Um,
Right?
No. Eh,
You already know
what would be the
answer.
worst? Like a kinda? Like, I kinda miss him. It's not a flat out rejection. It's an affirmation.
Look, Daniel, as much as
Kinda.
you don't want to know it, the answer's already.
Can
You don't need him to waste the question.
can you see in this land?
No.
Hmm. Okay.
You can't see him, you know? That's how it works. You can't see me. That makes you invisible.
Um.
So there's a fail. Got it.
Can any of the other gods see in?
Can any of the other gods see him?
See,
See
in.
in.
See
See the
in?
land. See the land we're in. Okay, hold on. I gotta ring them up.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Calls a Zoom meeting.
Titan
All right.
shakes, just.
Unclear.
Unclear. Yeah, makes sense. All right. Thank you, Uncle. Flap, flap,
Ba-da-doo.
flap.
Did we see the sun, guys? I think that's a good indicator.
That is true.
No, you
Hell
didn't
yeah.
see the sun.
Actually,
How
now
did
that
we
I
not
mention
notice?
Wait,
don't
no,
notice.
we get outside and we go to check, and Vico just looks directly at the sun. He just goes blind.
There's just
still there.
there's a lunar eclipse happening outside, so he looks up and he's
Vico,
like,
is
"Oh
the
my
sun
god, the
still
sun's
there?"
gone!" Just stares at it for a while. The UV.
Vico looks back down. Oh, where did everybody go?
Hold on, I can keep.
It was only
Anyways,
a minute in
um,
Vico's mind.
Yeah, and
He only looked
walking-
for 0.2 of a second.
walking, flapping back. All right, so good news. Loon is still active.
Okay.
He can't see into the land though. Yes, something is affecting his sight and the light reaching us.
Okay, and you're lumping that in with the good news?
No, the good news is that he's active.
Okay, well, you set us up there by not prefacing what you were about to say next. I thought you were going to say more, like, maybe... I don't know.
I mean, like, it's disturbing news,
Yes, it is.
but I kind of figured it makes sense. Given the lands we are in the Deadlands. It's probably safe to assume the other gods can't see as well. I could ask, but the god of death. Well, I guess it would make sense that the god of death couldn't see if the person who corrupted this land is someone who's against death.
Michael, can I roll some kind of check to see if there's anything in my many years of research that leads to the idea that you can, like, preclude a god from seeing something?
Give me a religion check.
Can do. That is
DC isn't
a...
terribly high, but
That's an 11.
I was looking for a 12.
I rolled a 12, but I have a -1 to religion.
That's real.
I rolled a 12. I have a -1 to religion.
Just suck.
I'm not
Says
very
the angel.
All I'll say is
Or not very
that
intelligent.
Well, he's like the atheist angel. It was more like
yeah,
not.
Vico, you've never really cared up until recent years or recent months, I should say. You haven't really cared much for religion as a whole, or the gods, or things of that nature. Well, sure, now your relationship with your father has maybe gotten a bit better. The ins and outs of their of their realities and how they function has never really concerned you, and you're not sure.
Can I ask the same question with my big religious background in Bible study?
Sure.
Can I just ask that question but better?
Can I just be smarter? Better.
Look, you concern your entire existence
Can
with
Erin help?
trying to get rid of the gods, alright? You do
Research
that, and then we'll talk.
So, Tadriel, Vico kind of brings up the topic and is thinking about it, and he's not sure. And you think about it, and it all kind of comes back to the idea of what the gods are in your mind. The gods fundamentally are these manifestations within the world of the things that they represent. So, if you wanted to completely eradicate a god's influence from an area, you'd have to eradicate that facet of reality.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit. A deathless land.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Christ.
You know. Vico, there.
That means we can't die, right?
Well, you're implying.
Well, let's test it out. Gun to your head.
Gun to your head.
Name 3 Liliati songs.
Who bang?
Is in order to truly silence the influence of a god in a particular area, you silence what that god represents, that facet of our existence, that the very notion that that god represents. To banish death would mean that the law, I guess, like the laws of our existence don't fully apply to this place. This is a land where death doesn't work.
Wait, what? How?
As at least where death is in some capacity muted. In a very significant capacity.
Vico's like shocked.
Yeah,
He's
Uriel's
just
also shocked.
he's just
What I always
completely
want.
just
Finally, my dream.
To really, the implications are very staggering. The amount of force, influence, and power that would need to go into doing this would be astronomical. And it's likely tied to a lot of the influence we've seen so far.
Probably
So,
like the phylactery.
Wait.
Three, that the undead, like the undead, that woman that Erin met, the zombies we've been seeing.
That makes
Well,
a
then
lot
if
of sense.
death doesn't affect this place, then that is
Concerning.
slightly more gruesome to what's happening in that temple.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
Vico like kind of like drops to his knees.
Wait, okay,
Erin puts a hand on Vigo's shoulder.
hold on, I'm thinking I'm gonna be sick.
Wait, isn't dying a bad thing?
It's more complicated than that.
I think it's pretty bad.
It's yeah. It is pretty bad, but like banishing death, like I guess like when someone dies, it is sad. This is true. But to banish the very concept of death kind of fucks up the balance of everything. To put it very lightly. You know, we see like I get like the implications would be people, their bodies would still be destroyed, but they wouldn't really, like, I guess, go through the cycle. They'd be kind of, I mean, like, imagine, like, being, I guess, like, Michael, are there any other implications that I can draw from this? I don't, like, we're in new territory here. Death doesn't work.
If
The laws of the world are...
if death doesn't, if you
head.
don't die, then your soul and your memories don't go to where they're supposed to go. They just stay trapped here forever.
No,
If
that's
you can't move on.
If you want me to nudge you in a direction that I feel would be reasonable for Tadriel to think
You
about.
need to roll a survival check.
You need to roll a tap dance check. No,
You couldn't do this.
I
Let's see,
think a
Erin.
reasonable
What?
thought that would
What does that have
occur
to
to
do with anything?
Tadriel is,
No.
with all of the things that he thinks about all the time and all the stuff, is you don't know how long this has been the case, how long this has applied, and if that is the case, that people don't really die here, or that maybe can't die here, then what happened to all the people that used to live in this metropolis would be, I think, a thought that Tadriel would that would occur to him. Not saying that you can necessarily pursue and figure out what happened to them right here and now, but I think that would be something that Tadriel would think about.
Like it kind of explains, like that doesn't work, but everybody here is still gone.
Yes.
Now, I think it's safe to assume that most of them have either become ghosts, like those undead that we saw Erin talk to, that can't really move on. That I guess seem very sad from the zombie, but they're not dangerous, or they become violent zombies.
With
Which I'd argue is like death is probably would seem like death is it's pretty. I don't think it's better than death.
with Tadriel saying that Vico starts to cry, just on his knees weeping.
Tippy's gonna go crawl up on Vico. She doesn't really understand what's so upsetting about this, but she's gonna comfort him.
It's you remember the sap from the tree, the memory tree. Usually
What
those
about it?
memories go into the afterlife where they can rest. Memories are our souls, pretty much. But they were trapped there, condensed in this liquid that they couldn't go anywhere. Just trapped in this hell. Now imagine that, but kilometers wide. This entire land, city, is the people here are stuck. They can't move on. They can't continue the cycle. Trapped here. It's not to say people. I imagine they get older because you said, as the village person said, Sam, they do grow older. Their body does give out, but their souls and their memories stay. This is sick.
Wait, so Michael, would the implication be that the moon is present in other parts of the world, just not here?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression that the moon was gone.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
That would be even more fun.
Steal the moon!
No!
I thought it was either Victor or Piccolo or somebody.
No, shut Piccolo,
Keith,
you.
where's your shrink ray?
A classic,
Yeah, see, we're only
classic
on one
moon
half of
hater.
we're only on one part of the one continent of the Goku universe.
No. So Vico keeps
Okay, I see.
muttering under his breath for Uriel to just stop. He's not doing it super loudly. It's just
Yeah, you're heroes.
she keeps going.
And she continues nonetheless.
No, she stops. She stops.
Good.
She herself is on her hands on the wall, just kind of holding herself up as she's trying to wrap her head around this.
This has even more horrifying implications for Vico
Horrifying.
as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, y'all do not have a ton of time to fully dwell on this and fully absorb this, as I believe everyone would hear a loud and aggressive banging that begins coming from the door that has been covered by a stone plate, thankfully.
It's actually a stone wall.
A stone.
So like the creation is a 5x5 stone. It's literally a 5x5.
Its name is Jackson.
stone.
Thank you.
Pillar just in front of the door.
I'm sad nobody laughed
Right.
at my Jackson joke.
I got the Stonewall Jackson joke.
But y'all begin to hear just boom, 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 coming from outside the wall, as just a torrent of impacts slam into the wall.
That's so good.
Well, hopefully they can't break stone. Break. Oh.
Not a good
Well.
joke.
The impacts continue.
I'm just hoping they really can't break stone, because if they can, then we are in trouble. A lot of trouble.
I could. No, that won't work.
I did have an idea, but my idea's not gonna work. Now that I think about it.
Oh,
Okay, I have a
Yeah, I
crazy
was gonna
idea.
cast Speak with Dead, but that doesn't work on undead, I don't think.
Okay.
No. That'd be really funny though.
Yeah.
That only creatures.
I can't do anything.
oh.
Kind of hoping that the flowers would do something, but
You know what?
I guess they are pretty useless.
To be honest, I forgot about the flowers. Hang on.
Boom, 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 boom,
Damn it,
boom.
Michael.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it
that's-
is.
Because
Oh wait,
I
there's
see-
flowers on the ground.
There's flowers on the ground.
It's
It has to
good.
be out there.
You're gonna keep throwing flowers in the ground. Or you're gonna tell me my future.
There's no one in that building. Look, there's flowers and vegetation outside.
Spiders.
That's antithetical to our whole way of life. Leaves.
So it's gonna take
That's
on.
right.
That's right.
That's right. Listen up, pothead. There's flowers at the door.
5, 7. It's going to be.
Why do you want
This-
to focus
the
on the
map
for a
is
second?
keep shifting on my screen. What's going on?
What? Anyway, someone has a bomb, right, to like throw at them?
Well, we can't throw it at them. You blocked the door.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right, so.
I mean, I don't want them getting in.
Yeah, me neither.
That's
I
when
agree with that.
Falknir. That's when Falknir turns into a giant monster, and kills us all.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that.
Yeah,
So-
from like the monster from it.
Y'all are.
We forgot to check it for brainworms.
He said he didn't have
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Faulkner just stabs all of
It's
you in
actually
the back.
it's
No,
like
Michael.
the banging like triggers some sort of frequency to the worm to like to activate its like metamorphosis.
Michael,
Yes,
I'm gonna hold action to cast Wall of Force and create a wall where the door would be, or where like right behind where the door
Oh.
would be if it gets
Well,
broken
that's a
down.
very effective solution.
You
No,
prepare?
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna handle
So-
that.
You. Oh, you don't.
I don't- okay.
Never mind. That's not.
I
an
thought you said
effective
that you couldn't
solution.
do that.
I can cast Wall of Force.
Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry. You prepare to do that.
You
So-
prefer to do
No,
that,
it
you
is an
don't do it.
effective solution.
You're sitting there. You're on edge. You're worried.
Yeah, he's actually
The
testing
impacts resonate
him,
through the stone
the rest
wall,
of us.
Jackson, and you
Thank you.
all are nervous, watching for any changes, and additionally, outside you do hear
The minefields.
the sound of like what sounds somewhat like firecrackers essentially outside, and just and
It's a minefield exploding.
yeah, just as you begin to see, appears to be a not quite hairline, a little bit bigger than that, but not much. Fracture begin to form in the stone wall.
Oh.
That's great.
The torrent of creatures stops. They all scatter out into the night as the constant burns from just hanging out in the flower field added up to more than they would be able to handle for the amount of time that it would take them to break through the wall. So they ring up.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Save the day again,
Run
everyone.
away, are ya?
Thank you.
You yellow bastards! Come back here and get what's coming here!
Holy shit, they could break through sound.
It took them a couple minutes.
The fact that they could do it at all.
Right. There's a lot of them. It takes them longer to do it than it takes for them to burn alive.
It is they are very persistent.
Yes.
But even more flammable.
Right.
Honestly, if I was a Wanty, I'd be banging my head against the wall too.
What?
Well, it was a nice night of many exciting things. I'm going to sit here and, I don't know, look at a book now.
Michael, Vico's gonna stay up all night, just watching the door.
You do so.
You should go the fuck to bed.
No, the strange thing is, this land without death is what the Red Ministry envisioned for the world. This is what they wanted everything to look like.
Not just
Land without death.
Tadriel, this is what I had envisioned for the world. This is what I longed for, and now it has been made a very startling, horrifying reality.
It seems pretty self-contained for now. I mean, we're going to go destroy the source of it.
Well,
Uriel goes. Yeah, Uriel
everyone
goes
else should go to bed.
Sleepy time.
EP time.
I take that level of exhaustion, Mikey.
So it's not an automatic level of exhaustion, it's a con save. The DC is 15.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
And then
It's been a while.
I ran it incorrectly last time. Last time I was like, oh, it's a 15 plus 1 for every night. No. It's a 15
it's
and then
plus
every night after is
5.
plus 5.
21.
Yeah, you good.
You're...
I completely forgot about that week-long stretch where Vico just stayed up and only had one level of
Yeah, you
exhaustion.
should have died.
Yeah, you should have just
That was just a
I'm
week
chalking that
in
up
the
to
desert.
he's an angel.
Right.
Nah, we're chalking it up to I have a +8 in con.
I'm
Yeah,
chalking
but it
up
would have
to
been plus
actual
10 by the second night, so you would have needed a 25 to exceed the second save.
I'm just chalking it up to the fact that his dad didn't want to see it.
Well, no. Remember, we had that vision. Vico had his hallucination of his dad, and his dad didn't want to see him then either, so... No.
Vico finally meets his dad.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Dude, the moon grows a face, just...
It's like the Majora's Mask. Moon looking down.
No, now I can only imagine the
That's what
moon
Vico
from-
sees his dad as.
I can only imagine the moon from Zelda locking him now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the
Majora's
Majora's Mask.
dude.
Alright.
Okay.
So, that being said, I'm going to spend the night in town. You are safe, you successfully fended off any monsters from getting into your hut, and there are no living creatures running around in here crying at this time of night for fear of the monsters that come out in the darkness. So you're undisturbed. You all get a long rest.
That's rock.
Let's go.
Luckily, I didn't use anything that would require me to have a long rest, so
Oh, isn't that nice?
Oh, it's so funny. Now you
Yeah,
give
I-
it.
Give me a long rest.
Sorry. Yeah, I was. Yeah. I don't even think about that. Yeah, you all get a long rest except Vico.
yeah. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I didn't. The only thing I used, well, Michael, the only thing I used was Shadow Steppers, and that's every sunrise. So
Yeah.
I still have everything from the previous day. So nanny nanny boo boo.
I still have bad explodey juice inside of me.
Don't worry about it.
My tummy hurt.
Yeah, it's fine.
No,
Uh,
Falkner's perfectly
There's not a
fine.
worm inside of him for a day. It's fine.
What are you talking about? Falkner didn't get hit.
Dude, that worm has been gestating in there for a good like 8
Wait,
hours.
do we even wait? Do we
Faulkner
even have?
didn't get hit. I don't know what y'all are talking
Well, we really didn't get
Alright,
it.
do we even have rations?
So
I fucking hope so.
we have been running it. I haven't been paying the most attention to it. However, I was about to
mean,
ask
'cause
you
I have-
anyway.
Yeah.
For a long time now, y'all have kind of just been saying, "Oh, Tadriel cast create food and water."
I have a 3rd-level spell slot left over. Can can prepare it in about 5 minutes.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut
Get
fuck up,
fucked,
Michael.
DM. Shut the fuck up.
I like
Well,
how, I like
what
how
I'm saying
Austin
is-
said that and Michael went,
Oh no!
No, no.
I was just like, awesome. Oh, I can prepare it.
I mean, I also have it.
No.
I also have it
We also
prepared.
have infinite water.
So- What I'm
No,
saying
come
is,
on, God,
Tadriel,
please.
if you are going to be using that to sustain everyone, I'd like for you to expend that at the start of this new day.
All right. Wait, at the start of the new day.
Because presumably you already did it the previous day.
So true.
Oh, in that case, I'm not. I have
So
that
what, we're
prepared.
only eating breakfast?
Yeah, and guess what?
Ridiculous.
It's also like completely flavorless paste.
Come on, can't we wait till at least lunch?
Tippy has good berries. Right?
Completely flavorless.
despite
Tippy does not have good berry.
despite what
Damn.
despite what the liberal media might tell you, breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. I've gone nearly 21 years without eating it.
Yeah.
Damn
So,
you,
so that's
Tippy.
actually proof that I should eat breakfast.
The most important meal of the day, served it up Gary's way.
Dude, Matthew just utterly destroyed me, dog.
You need to eat breakfast unless you end up looking.
Michael,
I
Matthew
I'm a
just
staunch
verbally
black-
hit me with the.
I'm a staunch breakfast enjoyer.
I could either
And
cast
advocate.
that.
You know my
cast-
breakfast system?
Matthew, your opinion doesn't count. You have no.
Sorry.
Yeah, I could.
Just
I theoretically-
roller bike from racetrack.
I could either cast like create food and water, or cast the egg spell over and over again until I spawn in boiled eggs.
Yummy. Boiled eggs in the
Couldn't
desert.
you summon like a
heat? Oh,
swarm
man.
of chickens that fights the party if you do that?
Yeah.
That sounds
I
like
mean,
more
they're
food.
chickens.
That is
Yeah,
more
also,
food.
that is just
That's
more
fried
food.
chicken for a week.
Forgot about the egg spell. Thank you for reminding me.
Look, also, can I just say, if we do that and we just eat nothing but boiled eggs, we're in the hot desert sun.
That's gonna
Not
suck.
just any boiled egg. We can use an alchemy jug to get some mayonnaise and make some deviled eggs.
I feel like that's even worse. Adding dairy to it, I feel like that's only gonna make matters worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Mayonnaise doesn't have dairy
Mayonnaise
in
is
it.
dairy.
That's true.
Anyway,
Oil.
it's vinegar and oil. Anyway,
Egg protein into a thick paste.
you all
In a sense,
wake
it's-
up in the morning.
I still feel like that just wouldn't be a good combination.
The outside,
Terrible combination.
the outside of the tower is quiet. As you all, one by one, unceremoniously rise from your slumber, someone can go ahead and or yeah, y'all wake up. Gather around. Tadriel creates enough food to sustain everyone for the day, and you you standard operations. At this point in time, what would you like to do?
Well, we still have a giant fucking rock in front of the door.
No, we've got to also.
No, that won't go away for another.
Need to be.
Looks at watch. That
You
doesn't
can't undo it.
have 3 hours. Nope.
Michael, Vico's gonna start trying to just tear down the cracked wall.
I can undo it. I just don't feel like it.
Oh, doesn't a tower disappear?
It's not been 12 hours.
The tower lasts 24
It's been
hours.
It's
it's been
24,
maximum like
okay.
8.
Uriel, tear down this wall.
Well, Miss Uriel, tear down that wall.
Can't you just use creation to create air where the stone is? That's how it works in Minecraft.
That's not how that works, Chief.
Fucking water fills your house. Anyway, yeah, Vico, you can go over and attempt to break down the wall.
You want me to roll like a strength check?
What's wrong with that?
You go over and you check a second and
Oh, my
alright.
wrist.
Let's see how this does. Are you gonna be using like the pommel of a sword or just like your fists or what is that?
He'll be using the pommel of Shadow Bearer.
You take the dagger and you're like, all right, let me see how much.
It's a sword.
Is it? I thought it was. Anyway, I'm confusing the names of your weapons. You take
I've
out the
got
sword
too
and
many
you're
weapons with too many names. I get it.
You're like, okay, let me see how this is doing. All right, let me see what kind of force we're gonna need to break this puppy open. And you go, all right, boom, 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 and it just splits in half and falls apart.
I'm just gonna like creak 180, look at Uriel, just. I'm gonna chuck that up to the snakes, having put a very large dent in it.
I mean, you see the crack right there? Point at the other crack that's in the wall.
The whole thing has split in half and then just broken into pieces. It's like there was a fracture that made its way down the center of it last night, and you just hit it on the line, and it split in half, fell over, and then each half like just shattered when it hit the ground.
I'm going to just hope, to whatever god I can, that those things are just really, really strong when they're in a pack.
Well, it's if you want to like a prayer to fortitude, little stall. If you'd like to join us in prayer.
Right, I don't think we're gonna be praying right now.
Let's hold our prayers to the end of the day.
Actually, that reminds me. Michael.
I forgot to pray last night.
Oh fuck! That's why the moon went away.
God, sweet.
I was single-handedly keeping God around.
My bad, jeez.
My bad.
But
Sorry, yes, Tadriel.
I was talking about potentially trying to like constantly using little divine senses to gauge,
right,
desecration
to
of
gauge the center.
Yeah, it's to see if we are getting closer or not.
Yeah, you can pop today's test if you like.
If like a little miniature seizure, my eyes go white and glow a little. But Michael, what do I see?
You see. Right, I'm gonna have you make a survival check.
Beautiful.
Same as yesterday. At this point, it's so hard to tell, and with the angles that you've chosen, your DC is gonna be 18. It's gonna be pretty tough to gauge from here.
The angel.
I believe in myself, okay?
I believe.
This is where belief gets you.
You're still not sure, but you're honing in on a source slowly but surely. Couple more days and you'll probably have it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're heading west, yeah?
Yeah, it's just I think I'm still having a bit of a hard time gauging the center of desecration, so I think we should just keep exploring our leads. Also, Spirit, or like any one of us, we should probably... we got a lot of really useful information, but who got like a little bit about Garnet, potentially what Garnet is weak to, that Garnet is demon, but it's likely demon. That could be very useful. If there was some way for the Drow to requisition holy water supplies from the ships, then theoretically could have a strong edge over Garnet.
How would they get it?
Y'all would be aware that the majority of the holy water supplies that you made, like the vast majority, went to the group that got sent to try to seal away the lake in the mountains where the undead hordes are coming from.
Oh, okay. Oh well, it's still useful information.
It'd be a little difficult for them to get me.
It would be. It'd be very difficult. But it's still useful information nonetheless. Fiends have more distinct weaknesses. Or can.
Well, if it is a fiend...
A demon of hearts.
Yeah, I could just, hopefully, banish it back to the hells.
You could, but there are a lot of stipulations with that.
That is true. He has to... I have to overcome it, which, if it's a guard, a general, then I have to... The likelihood is probably pretty low. But it's possible.
My magic isn't strong enough yet to help you banish it.
And if it's... Well, if he can just turn into many of itself, then, Wait, is Garnet the mimic? Or am I thinking of someone completely different?
Yes.
Garnet is the mimic.
Okay, I was making sure. Then it's... Who's to say that if I just banish one of it, that the others just... was to act... Or they would go away.
I mean, that does like impose a strength, like a likely weakness onto it. That if it's not all it like if it's like dispersing itself, then it'll lose the strength that would allow it to resist such banishment.
I hope so.
Most likely. I would hope.
Yeah.
But hopefully the artifact, like whatever artifact we find in this city, does prove useful.
Alright. Well, that being said, are y'all just gonna pick up and start heading west, scanning out the area? They said west of the temple, so are y'all gonna try and like keep in line with it, or y'all gonna branch off north or south, or y'all started basically at the far east end of the kingdom, where that temple was. So
cool. Yeah. So I guess would that mean we'd be retracing our steps?
Michael,
so y'all came from the
can we see the overview of like the old map?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if there's no real objection, I guess we just continue west. Yeah.
So yeah, y'all.
I'm gonna trace our steps.
Oh, I see. So we came in from the southwest, yeah.
Yeah, we came in from down
This
here.
is y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
right,
saying it's somewhere this way.
Yeah, there's the heart. So yeah, I guess we just continue, yeah? We just go west and see what the fuck we find.
Yeah, hopefully we find something.
Yeah, schmopefully. Also, Michael, is this day 6 now?
No, I just updated it. This is day 5.
This
Or
is day 5.
we can count real quick just to make sure I'm not crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah, this is morning of day 5.
Okay.
So 3 more days. Cool.
Yeah, 3 more days before we're absolutely schmuck.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us.
Just 2 of us.
Just like 4 of y'all.
4
Yeah,
of
just
us?
a lot of us.
I don't remember exactly how many. I need to go back. I have it written down. But a
Bad
lot of people rolled 8s.
Bad DM.
I know me and Vico got it.
There were a lot of low rolls.
I got
Erin would like to review over bedtime with his good friends and compatriots.
So
Basically, he'll
if you want to be going through the codes and reviewing with people, you will extend how long people will remember them. However, I'll just warn you now. That is putting the codes out there into the universe. And if anyone is listening in, a la dice roll,
now
you might end up unintentionally leaking information to someone.
Now here's the thing. I do have I have message and I also have thought shield. Wait, no. Yes, I have thought shield. So my thoughts can't be read by telepathy or other means unless I allow it. So could I use message to review it with people and think that is some measure safer?
Yes. That is 100% significantly safer.
Great.
Joke's on you, I'm already the mimic.
Yeah, joke's on you, the person you're reviewing with.
Joke's on you,
already.
Vico's been Garnet since the beginning of the
Falknir's
campaign.
actually the mimic now. That's what the worm does.
That's what the worm
Well, then
does.
we're screwed no matter what in that case.
I was actually gonna bring that up. It may not even matter because the mimic is already in Falknir.
He could be one of us. It could be you. It could be me.
It could
I'm gonna hold off on reviewing with Falknir for the moment.
Yeah, we all know the code.
guys.
What? Right?
Hey, no, you don't know. You don't
Fine.
know.
Yeah, right?
Okay, yeah, Falknir's fine. No, I'm not gonna review with anyone this long rest, but coming ones.
Good.
Yeah, we don't need this. Yeah.
I'm gonna be basically assessing people's confidence with them.
you asked Uriel on your. Oh yeah, I know.
I know the code.
Those things that were like really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask Vico and Nero. Or not Uriel.
Yeah, no, I
ask
know.
them.
What?
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, you're G75 stabs.
Jesus, 75.
Yeah, everyone's about to go to
Alright.
everyone.
A really
Don't
big
forget
chessboard.
Gun to your head. What's the code for today?
Get to your head and name 3 codes.
Alright.
Eldritch
So-
Blast to your head.
Oh, yeah, y'all head westward. Are y'all just gonna do your standard formation? Uriel flying overhead, looking out, with other people on the ground. Who's Tippy with?
Tippy will be with Erin.
Oh,
And Erin hasn't had Peter out in a while, so Erin's gonna have Peter on his shoulder.
Vico all of
Tippy's
last
getting a
night was
physical
petting Rexy. He was nuzzling him, he was petting him, he was scritching him.
Interesting.
Oh, can
He's
Erin?
warmed up to you a lot recently.
I wonder how good Peter's memory is.
Peter's actually been Garnet since the beginning.
that would be a wild case.
Dude, that's literally
Listen,
just... That's,
if Peter's Garnet, then maybe we deserve to die.
dude,
You know.
Peter being Garnet is exactly like fucking Wormtail being the rat the entire time, like all of Ron's life.
Yeah, literally.
Like Peter Pettigrew being,
Yeah,
being his pet
messed
rat
up.
his entire life. That is
Literally, yeah.
that is exactly what that is.
With all the ruse. What, you thought you just found that spider on a random window? No! Anyway.
And Samila's actually bruised.
You all head west. And Uriel, you
Yeah.
again. It's about maybe 5 or 6 hours after they'll begin traveling. It's well past noon, well into the afternoon at this point. You notice something out of place amidst the city. You notice a pretty large clearing in the buildings. It's not massive, but for this place, for how crowded everything is, how cramped everything is, it does catch your eye. It's a little bit to the south of where y'all are traveling. It would only take y'all maybe like 20 to 30 minutes for y'all to get there if y'all chose to, though.
Alright, Uriel will lie down and describe that to everyone. About 30 minutes down, south of here, there's a large clearing within the city. I couldn't exactly see what was inside the clearing, or if anything was inside the clearing, but it is strange given how the city is structured.
I mean, it sounds like a strong candidate for what we're looking for.
Yeah, is there any possibility they should be considered?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going to check it out.
Alright. Follow me. Lies up a little bit.
Yeah, and you guide the rest of the group to this opening in the buildings. Now moved significantly to the west, thanks to the day of travel. Alright, we get closer. There is a space that has been where all of the buildings have been kind of pushed, or not physically pushed, but there is a space where no buildings have been placed. As you all enter this opening between the buildings, you notice a couple things in here. One, the silt, sand substance that this entire place you have walked on is all over this place. It is significantly more just like covered. This entire clearing is on a mound of it, essentially. In this clearing, there is a statue of what appears to be a large golden beast. It has a long, slender body and a humanoid, almost like a vaguely humanoid head with very long hair, and with sharp teeth.
Oh no, it's a lycanthrope. Oh fuck.
And in front of this statue and on the sides are a series of stone pillars. There are 10 stone pillars laid out, arranged in front of it. They're all quite large. They don't appear to be supporting anything, although they do have very, very, very faded decorative designs on them. 2 of them have been knocked over. And in the center of this arrangement of pillars, kneeling in front of this statue, seemingly praying, appears to be an elderly human man.
Great, more random people in a desolate city.
I mean, like, I'm gonna pop another divine sense.
Google, show me this guy's alignment.
Show me how divine sense works again. Every damn
You
time.
should just have that. You
I
should
just have it up. I need
Yeah.
to just
Yeah, you
have
should
it
just have
up
it up.
every session.
Michael, you need to have
It
that shit on
gets
your
used.
task bar.
Yeah, that's not
Hold
a
on,
lot.
let me. I'm pulling it up.
We should get a
Yeah,
running
put
start
shit
and
on
jump
Pat.
onto the train. Oh no,
know
Mr.
what?
Gideon. Nobody knows how the jump rules work.
No, this
Presence of
this guy-
strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radiance, you also detect the presence of any odd place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hallow spell.
Austin, you should be a voice actor. That was really good.
That was good.
That was really good.
So, you recognize that. There we go. You recognize pretty immediately upon opening up your senses to these things that this man is, in fact, an undead.
It's figured.
All right.
There's just out of
Hey.
consistency's sake at this point, but
Um,
I'm too.
And can I get perception checks from everyone?
Yes.
oh, you know it.
This might be quick, Michael. You could be a perception check, but like after like what has been said, can I make a medicine check on what this silt actually is?
Would you like you'd like to make a medicine check?
That'd probably be nature, right?
I'm freaked out by what this stuff is now.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
super low.
I got 10 perks, dog.
Please give me a medicine check.
I got the perception check. That's a 7. And what kind of check?
Nature.
Nature. There's nature. 2.
You're not sure. Still just kind of looks like silk to you.
Gross. Yucky even.
Gun to your
It
head.
wasn't that yucky.
14.
I mean, like, I think
second from Uriel.
15.
Gotcha.
it's the spot between
15 from Tippy.
clay and sand. So I'd say that makes it pretty open to being yucky, and just because like I work in
What the
marine
heck?
a lot, I get a lot of silt.
Nah, but
But
this
it
isn't
is-
marine silt. This is just regular
when
silt.
y'all first showed up in the
It was
Deadlands,
gabble, right?
it was like wet.
Oh, with
I will say
milk.
now that you're sitting here and reinvestigating it, you're deeper into the desert. It still has that same like silt texture, but it is bone dry.
This toothbrush is bone dry.
Oh, I don't think anyone did too well on that perception.
Anyway,
I think Tippy and Tadriel. No, Tippy.
Tippy
Sorry.
and Uriel, we have high modifiers, but we rolled bad.
Yeah.
My brother in Christ.
Yeah, but you two,
got a
you're supposed to do
15.
good.
But I get, but like
Sorry, I rolled
it has the
3.
texture of wet sand, but it's dry.
yes.
I mean wet silt. Yeah, this is freaking me out. I'm getting bad.
Soy scoop.
I acknowledge you.
This old guy is freaking me out.
As you,
It's
the
just
clearing.
weird sand.
All right. I'm slightly inconvenienced. Fine intervention.
You failed.
Is
God.
Uriel popping divine intervention?
Jeez, I know, he's
Uriel,
something.
upon seeing an old man, my sacred treasure.
Yeah, say your treasure. that's how I
God's
want
like,
to use it.
I don't feel like showing up.
I want to use
Divine
it
General Maharaga.
This ain't worth it.
into like it happens, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll die now.
And then you'll be like, I'm a gambling man. Sorry, a gambling woman.
I'm a gambling woman.
I ain't dig.
So what do we do now? Let's go talk to him.
The religious smart people can go deal with this or whatever.
I guess I make a religion check on the fuck the statue is.
You can make a religion check.
Well,
Can Erin
Yeah,
help?
Uriel
Is
is
there
totally-
Uriel's
Any-
doing that. Vika's gonna take a step towards him.
Can I help Uriel?
Michael,
Do I get advantage or not?
I also wanted to see if I could determine anything about the statue background, historical knowledge stuff.
Sure. I forget. Archaeologist, can you read me your background ability?
So I don't know exactly how much it applies here because it says whenever I enter a dungeon, I can correctly discern its purpose, original purpose, and determine its builders, whether they were any race or any known race. And if it's an art object, I can determine how much it's worth if it's more than a century old.
You can at the very least determine that this was built well over 100 years old. It's probably freaking priceless. And
Let's drag it back, guys.
it was
Give a
this construction appears to be human. As for Uriel, and yeah, Uriel, you can give me a religion check with advantage.
Awesome.
And Vico, you said you're gonna step forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking towards him.
I got an 18.
I will get to it in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to him. You said he's kneeling, right?
Yes. He is currently he's not like upright kneeling, he's doing the more I guess Eastern type kneeling where
Yeah, it's
like,
more of like a
Kowtow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna assume the position.
You're gonna like kneel next to him in front of the statue.
Yeah. If there's one thing my best friend has taught me, I'm gonna assume the position next to him.
Assume the position.
So yeah, you come over and you kneel next to him in front of the statue. And for the first time, he like looks up and actually acknowledges that you're there. He looks you in the eyes and he says something very quiet. He hasn't spoken in a very long time. His voice is raspy and broken, but he manages to get out the words "thank you," and then he just disintegrates into dust.
Well, that was easy.
I like
Vico-
these guys.
Vico like hangs his head just in sadness. May you find peace in the next life.
Yeah.
Vico, you also now that has happened, and you look back up at the statue, you feel kind of inexplicably gross sitting here.
Yeah.
I
feel the
and then,
ick.
Yeah, you get that ick sitting here looking at the statue. And Uriel, you recognize this. I'm going to say this, and probably one person is going to be like, "Oh my god!" But anyway,
Oh, I know this.
all of my thoughts are getting jumbled around. Sorry.
All my
Anyway,
fellows.
all my fellows. Anyway, Uriel, you recognize this as a typical depiction of, and Tadriel helps you with this. Tadriel was an archangel, so he fought this kind of thing in his own right. It takes you a second to recognize just because you've never seen such, like, detail and effort put into a depiction of this creature, but this is a depiction of one of the more powerful demons that is like known in the world, who like name that has been ascribed to him by people of the world is Baal.
Fail.
Yes.
Ooh.
He is a demon of harvest and
I've read the monster manual.
This ain't no bail from.
Vico, you might want to back away from
Yeah,
that.
no, Vico, as soon as he started feeling icky, he started backing up.
Yeah, that's you were just being that's a demon. That's a really powerful demon.
Yes, I could feel it.
That's small. I think we should leave.
Vico, as soon as you get up from kneeling in front of the statue, the humanoid head, you hear a whir and a click as its head kind of cocks back from its position, and a gout of flame sprays up into the air.
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't do that.
And the
Suboptimal.
Falknir, how much you know about flame-spewing statues?
And immediately after this, the pillars surrounding the statue begin to glow with a bright red light, and it starts to get real hot in here. As I would like for everyone to give
really
me,
nice.
like for everyone.
Con save?
Michael,
Okay,
you need to go.
that in a second.
Michael, you need to go shrimp yourself.
So I would like for everyone to, 1, give me a con save.
Oh, let's go.
And then 2, also, roll me initiative. The DC for this con save is going to be 17.
Oh, I just made that. Let's fucking
Michael,
go.
you really never be asking for like charisma saving throws.
Michael, what kind of saving throw did you ask for?
Constitution.
A con.
Yeah.
Anybody within 10 feet of me, don't forget, you get a initiative +2.
But the way I have this laid out, that would be everyone.
Standing back. Sago standing back.
I mean, like, I didn't, I'm not, like,
The way I have this set up,
I'm helping Uriel, probably by her.
Yeah. Everyone is within 10 feet of Tadriel.
Oh, okay. Well, I got 28 then. Sorry.
So sorry. Well, it was with advantage.
No, it's +2.
+2. Okay. Well, that brings me up to a 16.
Fail. So we're both gonna fail.
All right.
Gun to yo, flames to yo head.
And also, on top of this, Tippy and Uriel immediately are like, oh shit, as y'all hear doors in the building surrounding this beginning to pop open as creatures begin to roll back.
They're coming from the door! I mean, from the building!
It's 10:30. We're gonna take a short, quick little break. Five minutes. Go pee, go do whatever, and then we will.
I'm gonna go hydrate.
Okay. I am going to say. I don't know.
Are we supposed to be in a different map?
There's a little bit of crossover happening here.
Okay.
As soon as you said the name, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Got a new element in the world. And it's not pineapples and pemmican this time.
So yeah, the World in Flames crew, they are currently doing a like pseudo side quest that they kind of got roped into aggressively, but they're currently fighting a single cultist of Baal, just one guy. This is a lot bigger deal than that, but
yeah.
Apparently, a guy.
imagine.
I don't know if the guy is just like stupid and doesn't know about Bale, or just has the best poker face. That's like part of me is like, because it seems like with him it could go either way. Like he's just either like kind of incompetent, or he's just like fully aware that his demon like he is worshiping a demon and causing destruction around him.
I like to imagine he's incompetent, and I don't even know the guy.
They walk into a shop and they're like, "How the hell do you have like fresh produce in an economy like this? What the fuck?" And he's like, "I
He's
got
like,
connections
"You're
in
gonna
high places."
For reference, it is a post-apocalyptic world where pretty much all of society lives in one giant bunker in the mountains, and he had pineapples. Fresh pineapples.
I bought them. I grew them.
He imported them.
You imported them.
And he just
Imported
keeps mewing. He just keeps
Where?
mewing at you guys.
He's mewing.
Yeah, I bought them, mews. Wait, what do you mean you bought them? From who? Oh, from the store, mews.
From the store? Ever been?
But you are the store. Yeah, so.
I brought them from the
The
other
pineapple
store.
store.
I am
Right, dude.
real American. Fight for
The
the
bubbling
shorts.
bullshit.
Bubbling bullshit.
Oh, Michael, we're just gonna get hugged, right? This is just to see who gets
Ooh,
hugged
yay!
first.
I can't wait to hug. Can't wait to hug. So excited to hug.
Fireball,
hugging
fireball,
time.
set it on self, named 3 little Dicky song.
Fireball stuff.
Oh, to be surrounded by 20 bugbears.
What?
It's a good meme. Come on.
That's what I'm gonna do, Michael. Okay, campaign
No.
over.
No. All right.
Filthy, non-adventuring potting monkeys.
It has been an honor and privilege to fight along your side.
I've been eating so many
I was
mangoes.
at D12.
Dude,
I can't
that sounds like a
Yeah.
life.
Mango.
I can't stop eating mango.
Mango. You
Can you
can't.
stop if you
Mangoes-
try it or no?
Bustin'.
No.
I don't know if I
Or is
put
it
'em-
like
I'm addicted.
bad things will happen if you stop?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's no cold turkeying mangoes.
I grab one and then I eat it and then I go back, I grab another. And I still have the knife. I still
Alcohol.
have the fucking mango. And it's
I
delicious.
don't think I've ever heard. I don't think I've ever heard of a produce substance addiction. But hey,
I mean, like what are we counting as produce?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I don't know. It's a wide net.
A pretty wide net.
All right.
Like weed and tobacco are produce, in a sense.
I'm more talking about things that are sold in like your average farmer's market or grocery store.
You know.
They're like fruits, vegetables, they're like legumes. Unless Walmart starts selling weed tomorrow, which I think would be pretty base, not gonna lie.
That'd be hilarious.
If you could get like if you could get great value weed, I think that would be hilarious.
All right. And
Can somebody explain to me why Joe Rogan doesn't have his own brand of weed?
Here we go.
Joe Rogan.
I could.
That's a damn good initiative.
Is everyone-
That's a lot.
is everyone
of
back?
them.
I don't know. I feel like
Actually, I'm not mentally here.
you know, Daniel. I think personally, Joe Rogan, before he would try to make his own brand of weed, he would make a bong out of his face.
You're absolutely right. You're goddamn right, Austin.
If everyone's back, then
Like, it
please.
would have like a little like speaker on it, and Joe Rogan lines. Like, that's crazy, man. Have you ever tried DMT?
You ever tried DMT?
Why is it so dark?
You just press a button and it just goes.
There's no
See
light
me,
apparently.
see me pull up another clip of
Oh, sorry. Actually, it should be daylight mode. I
Austin,
forgot
Austin,
that.
In the
have
middle of
you
the
seen-
fucking day.
Austin, have you seen the Shane Gillis clip with
Yeah, that's
with
right.
him Where like Shane Gillis is like, pull up this video, Jamie, and it's like these kids in like college, they're drinking, and then they look out the window and it's just 9/11, and Shane is just laughing his ass off, and Joe's just staring at the screen going, like he's just like reliving it, like he's just having like non-flashbacks. It's insane. I love it.
That was like that was always like the funniest like Norm Macdonald thing to me. Like he would do this thing
It's
where
such a horrible tragedy.
he would like
Reminds me
constantly
of that horrible tragedy.
constantly do like 9/11 jokes at you, and the second like somebody would break, he would like turn them deadpan.
9/11's not funny. my favorite Norm Macdonald 9/11 bit is just he's sitting there in silence and he'll just randomly go 9/11. He's just laughing. Michael, stop pointing.
Sorry. Just
Just
so anyone who rolled a 17 or higher takes 4 fire damage, and anyone who rolled a 16 or lower takes 8 fire damage.
Bro, I take 2.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm at 96 HP.
What a roll.
Whoa.
Look, all I'm saying is if that max, that could have been a lot worse.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
I think there's something wrong here, because this is not the HP I should have.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's also with me too.
Mentally,
I'm fine.
This is a level lower than what I should have.
I think mine's good.
It is connected to your like Roll20 character sheet, so if that's not up to date, then it's gonna be.
I mean,
I've never edited that thing.
Gun to your head.
mine is still like we're level 11, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, mine is still not like fully reflected in the character, because like even in my character sheet I have 113 now.
Michael, you're really gonna have these things attack us on Pride Month?
Oh no! What the fuck?
What is that?
It's kind of homophobic, Michael.
So I just like carrying this assumption that demons are like cats.
Yeah.
Or can be like cats, you know, like
Right.
very stupid territorial cats.
So
like
cats.
2 demons in the town. Yeah, but yeah.
Alright, so I guess let me just go down the line real quick to make sure. Vico, how much health do you have?
I have 104 max.
Right. Cool. Uriel, what's your max HP?
95.
Okay, cool. That's good. Tadriel, your max HP is
113.
15. Spirit, what's your max HP?
I don't know. I told you, I'm using a character sheet from a level below. That's why I knew it was wrong, but I don't know what the value is.
I see. For the
I'm just guessing it's 87. It was at 82 before, but I don't know for certain.
We'll just assume average for the time being, and then you can update it later. Falknir, what's your max HP?
64.
Cool. Good.
Wizard moment.
And what's your max HP?
58.
58. Right.
Yeah.
Taken. So you should be and then Tippy, what's your max HP?
57.
Okay, cool. Alright, everyone.
I don't have the lowest in the party. Let's go.
Bit of discrepancy.
Yeah, you have 1 more health than a frog.
Oh, I made a roast.
Absolute ruin.
Eh?
He's just an old man, dude. Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Tippy's just a frog.
Alright, and Tadriel, what's your initiative?
I'm a very healthy frog, actually.
You're still just a frog.
Real quick. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much longer I can be up.
That's okay. If you need to go to sleep, go ahead. If there's any time, just DM me, let me know, and then head to bed.
I'll like do like a couple turns. Like I said, like it's about midnight for me here, and I gotta wake up at 6 a.m.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you need to go to sleep, go ahead. Right. What is Erin? What's your initiative?
You're never gonna believe this.
0.
1.
One. Alright.
It's so Jover.
Shit, that sucks.
Alright. So
Look at that.
players are not going to be going first here. Resolve any.
Judge.
Spirit, I'm assuming, is going to go before Uriel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Negative dex.
So guy is going to
Not negative.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 25. And he is going to take a pot shot at Tippy.
Oh, thank goodness.
Michael, I'm gonna use my ring.
You use your ring? Alright, so he has to make a wisdom save.
Whoa, why don't I get a ring that does
I
that?
have to fail a wisdom save in order
What's the DC?
to. It's based off my spell save.
If it's an item, it's probably written on it.
Ben, I too wish
1d4
I-
recharge. 3 charges to make someone else.
Yeah, right?
Make someone attack
I too
someone
wish I
else
had the
if they
cock ring
fail
of
a
wisdom.
wisdom save.
Oh, so she's making it someone else's problem.
It might be on my roll 20.
Tippy's like, oh, don't hit me. Hit
Magic
defense.
items, ring of defense. Here it is. DC 14.
Gotcha.
Gun to your head, hit Aaron.
Choosing target within range or lose the attack. Alright. So it has a +1. That is a 3+1, so 4. Is there anyone else that this guy has in LOS? Because Tippy was on like the top corner.
If they don't have range of anyone, then they lose the attack.
Let's fucking go.
This wall is kind of in the way.
Damn. Sucks to suck, I guess.
Because he can see Tippy. If he follows this line, so you can hit Vico.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
So
Oh, let's go.
Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. You be a dead son of a bitch, I'll tell you that.
does. He has a +8 to hit. Vico does a 27 hit.
Yeah.
Aura of Guardian, I take the damage.
But he still receives any secondary effects, correct?
Yes.
And that is your reaction, correct?
That is my reaction, correct.
So then it's going to be. I suck at using d10s. I'm just going to use roll 20. It's this +3. Vico, you are going to take 13 piercing damage. Or, sorry, Tadriel is going to take 13 piercing damage. And then. Vico, can you make me a con save?
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
As the projectile attempts to worm its way into your body.
That is a 16.
That is going to beats it. And he is going to use the last 10 feet of his movement to back off.
They're trying to give us Kennedy brainworm, guys.
5, 10. This guy is going to step out and. He's going to shoot at Uriel.
Yeah, come on, shoot me. Shoot me.
Goodness.
Shoot me.
Come on, do it. I want you to hit me. I want you to hit me.
So plus the roll. That is a 9 + 8 is 17 to hit.
No.
It just bounces off your armor, and he is going to then go.
And it hits Vico in the eye.
20, 25.
Not the eye again.
Vico's good eye.
Vico, you're up. People are shooting at you from the shadows.
Perfect. Alright. I'm going to. I gotta put down my chips. I gotta get double handed on this keyboard and mouse.
You gotta lock in.
Yes, I'm logged in. So 15, 25.
No.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, still wait.
40. Oh no, I'm trapped at the door, Michael. There we go. Then with my bonus action, I'm gonna pop Vezaz. Gotta get to that tab. Pop Vezaz. And then I'm gonna start wailing.
All right, give me some attack rolls.
All right.
His AC is 15.
Gotcha. 9 plus 7.
That's a hit.
Yep. Alrighty. With one attack from Black Lotus, it's D8. So that's 6 slashing damage. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to send the whole thing. I meant to open up the goddamn thing so I can see the type of damage.
If you click the thing...
Well, it's no longer poison. Well, I want to do the psychic damage.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the old version.
It is. I need to update it. I'll just go with the
I have to press you here, sir.
Yeah, fuck you. That's 5 of the 5 psychic damage. I'm gonna attack again. That is a 17.
That hits. Go ahead and you roll your last attack as well.
Gotcha.
Please.
Your last pathetic
that is
attack.
a 19 plus 7.
So that also hits. So give me your damage roll, and that's gonna be your turn.
So 7, 8, 9. 9 slashing damage. 9 slashing damage for the second one, and then that is that's gonna be 9 psychic damage, and then another 6 psychic damage.
And that is exact change, actually, to
Fuck yeah.
kill this guy.
Fuck yeah.
Boom. You run over, you pop out Vezaz, and you just cut this guy into ribbons. His body attempts to piece itself back together on the ground after the first couple of attacks, before you cut his head off, and he ceases to move. Tippy, you're up.
Yeah. Can I insight to see if I think that these guys may be resistant to fire damage?
You can give me a nature check.
Oh boy. Let's see. That's 9.
You're not sure. You haven't seen very much of them. They've been shooting from the shadows.
Okay, and they're shooting fiery stuff, yeah?
No. They are shooting balls of flesh.
Oh, what was the fire? That was the.
That
the
was
effect.
the effect of the statue.
Okay. I'm going to turn into a flame elemental.
All right.
Where's my fire tippy?
Drag that
There we
token
go.
out.
Womp.
Boo
Okay.
womp.
Aaron just.
Erin just gets incinerated.
Tippy jumps in the air and then explodes into a ball of fire.
Just killed him. Oh my god, you killed Erin.
I have a 30 and 60 foot light aura.
Oh, thanks. In the middle of the day.
It is.
Sorry.
It is
Yeah,
getting
you
into
fucking idiot.
afternoon, evening, but yeah, you're bright. You're a bright girl.
Shine bright. Okay.
Like a
I
diamond.
don't even see anyone, so I'm gonna move 5. Oh wait, I need to move Tippy. That's why I can't see. Wait, oops. Hold on, I'm gonna move Tippy first. You sit over here. I'm gonna move 5. 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. And I can squeeze into tight places. So I'm. Oh wait, what's my movement? Oh shrimp.
Fire elementals have like 60 feet of movement. You're good.
Yeah, something like that. I don't want to cheese it though. Yeah, 50. Okay. Sorry. And then I'm gonna squeeze into right here, and then I'm gonna touch him twice.
All right, give me your attack rolls.
You just want to hug him.
Yeah, I'm gonna put both my hands on him. The first one is a. Wait, they both are a +6 to attack. The first one is a 7, and the second one is a 21. The first one was a crit fail.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
nothing's gonna happen with this crit fail in particular. You're just gonna miss. You scorch the wall next to him, and then the second one's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Okay. 10 fiery damage.
All right. You burn away portions of his body, and he does not appear to be very happy about it. There's a lot of exposed flesh. Now that you get a better look at one of these guys, they look kind of humanoid, but they have these. They don't appear to have skin. They're just made entirely of flesh, exposed flesh. No real discernible facial features aside from some like bloodshot red eyes. All they are wearing are what appear to be snakeskin garments, which are similar to what the cultists in the Temple that you left were wearing.
They're not very pretty.
They're not very pretty. They're made of meat.
Meat.
Spirit, you're up.
Okay, so, as the first part of my turn, I am going to, at this bottom one here, I am going to cast the, what's it called? Ray of Frost.
Alright.
Which is an attack roll. That's believe a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll damage.
It's going to take 17 points of cold damage
All right,
from
and
my
that's
Ray of Frost.
the scary.
Minus 10 movement speed. Yeah, in the south.
Sure. And you
then
chill him down to
I do chill him to the bone. And then I'm going to quicken the spell and cast Summon Draconic Spirit.
Alright.
Yes, it
boy
does
down.
rock. Okay, I can, yeah. I was making sure I could summon him all the way over there. He's gonna be this guy's problem. Oh my gosh, come on. He's gonna be his problem. And then up to our sheet. Okay, I can't do that this turn, but we're all good. And then that's the end of my turn, but it's my dragon's turn, so he gets to go. So he is going to breathe on him aggressively.
All right. Yes, make a dex save.
So he has to make a dex save.
They have a
DC
plus-
17.
They have a +1, so 13 he fails.
Okay, he is going to take acid damage. Oh wait, I get to choose a resistance. Sorry, I'll choose.
Choosing fire.
I'm resistant to fire damage.
Alright.
Okay, he's going to take 7 points of acid damage. As
Alright.
my dragon breathes an acid breath. And then he's going to swipe twice.
Yeah. His body seems to melt and disintegrate as the acid makes contact with all of the exposed flesh, giving it easy access to all of his easily dissolved internals. He's going to take double damage, and his body seemingly doesn't regenerate at the same rate that the others do.
Oh, is that so? He's going to take 2 melee swipes. The lower of the 2 is a 17.
They both hit.
Okay. He's going to take 9, 27 points of piercing damage from the 2 hits.
Yeah. He begins just getting ripped apart.
That is the end of
Uriel.
I'm going to move here.
Alright, so I'm going to use my action to Sacred Flame this guy, the one I can see.
Alright.
Made a dex save. Yeah, you fail.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Taking 3D radiant. You take 22 radiant. As I will sanctuary Erin and then fly 30 feet up in the air.
Yahoo!
And then it's my turn.
Yahoo!
Falknir up.
Fuck.
Ahem.
Just activate my blade song.
Alright.
And then. 5, 10, 15. What the fuck? Wait. Check up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will take the swing with my sword at this guy.
Go ahead. Attack roll.
Sam,
Yeah, that does not hit.
this is why I should not use the. I mean, I got him. Alright, I will take my second attack and use Booming Blade on this one. Is it? That's a 12.
A 12 does not hit.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
It's that too.
As he blocks it with a shield made of seemingly flesh.
That's it.
Alright. So Falknir, can you make me 2 dexterity saving throws?
2 dex saves?
Yep.
Sure, I gladly can. First one. Save. What is it? Let's do the first one is a 10. And the second is a natural 1, so 3.
Alright, so you take a couple swipes at this guy, and he just holds up this like membranous shield, and it absorbs the 2 impacts, and then begins wrapping around your arm and around your sword. So you are restrained.
Yep.
And you're gonna take. Where is it? 15 necrotic damage as he begins to
Wait,
dissolve your arm.
wait. Oh no, never mind. Those were saving throws. Never mind.
Yep.
I think how much damage you said? 10.
15 necrotic damage.
All right, looking good, baby.
All right. So.
You eat those.
Eat those. Easy. So it's going to pop out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's a reasonable angle. He's going to take a shot at Spirit. In that case.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 God.
So +8. It's an 11.
It doesn't hit me! Holy! That hasn't happened since, like, the start of the campaign.
30. He's gonna back off into his.
Let's go!
That was miraculous.
Spirit's him.
Oh, man.
Write this one down, boys. That time Spirit didn't get hit.
Dude, that goes into the history books.
Literally.
Yeah, holy.
This one is gonna go.
My AC was good enough
5,
for something.
10.
That isn't until you're crushed by the giant meteorite hanging overhead.
Oh, yeah, well. We don't talk about that.
15.
The history books won't remember that.
The
Alright.
what?
So this guy is going to make a wisdom save in an attempt to attack Erin.
No. Erin.
No, they have +1 to wisdom.
Erin, you
Does a 17 succeed?
Yeah. Meets pizza.
No, they for the
For the sanctuary.
sanctuary.
Ah, okay.
It's the 17, yeah?
Yep.
Well, yeah, that succeeds.
All right, so
Frowny face.
on your face.
It is.
Well, I'm happy about this. It's not gonna hit me now.
Aaron, please
Alright.
make me a DC 17 strength save as as one of this creature's arms extends rapidly into a very long tendril that reaches out and wraps around you and attempts to pull you over to him.
Let's go, 18.
18,
Whoa,
holy
let's
shit.
go, dude.
Let's
He's got that
go.
strength. He's got that
Whoa.
old man
Whoa.
strength. He's got that old man strength.
So
I
you
got that
succeed,
plus
so
0.
You manage to break out before he manages to get a good
All
hold
yourself.
on you and grab you. And he is then going to, those 5, 10, 15.
Okay,
20,
that's fine. I guess I'll just walk up to you and dissolve your
25,
face.
That's fine.
30. And that's the end of his turn. Tadriel.
Hold on. Okay, I'm unmuted. So I guess my turn will be. I'm gonna move Tadriel right here. Get a clear shot of this one, which I'm going to Holy Word.
Hey. The one to the north?
Yeah, the ones in the north.
It's a 20 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
All right. 12 radiant damage.
All right.
And I kind of hold on. That's 1, 2, 3. That's my movement. I get there to get hopefully getting this one's attention, and I didn't even see that one by Erin. And Cinnamon has pack tactics, and will try to protect Erin from this one.
All right. Go ahead and make some chomps. 14 doesn't. Oh, pack tactics. Sorry, they both hit.
I don't know if Cinnamon benefits from pack tactics as a Mastiff, but I don't know. It's okay. And to both that's one does 4 piercing damage, the other does 3, and both time it has to make a couple saving throws, DC 14 strength saves against going prone.
It has a +5 against strength saves, so that's a success and a success.
All right.
It's going to take 7 piercing damage and no face melting because Cinnamon did not miss. All right. Foot soldier time. This one is going to attempt to reposition and readjust. 5, 10. Open door, free action. 15, 20. 25, 30. Dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next up, this guy, now that he has Falknir latched, Falknir is automatically going to take the acid damage from his shield. So
Yep.
Ooh,
Fuck me up, Daddy.
acid
or
damage.
not acid damage, sorry. Necrotic damage is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
That is another 16 necrotic damage.
Hey, can I still use Blade Song of Defense to absorb the damage?
You can use your reaction to reduce the damage, yes.
Okay, then I'll do that. I'll 5 times spell level. And I took 16, so I'll choose a 3rd level spell and take 1 damage.
Alright. Let's go. 10, 15, 20. And he's gonna. He's gonna go 25. He's gonna drag you along with him.
No.
And then his arm is going to extend out. Oh wait, Uriel, how high up are you?
30.
30. All right, he actually can't reach Uriel, so
Yeah, I get fucked.
30. This is the last of his movement. And
That's my
then
movement.
or 30 here. And then
my
Tadriel, please make
goodness.
me a DC 17 strength save.
All right.
Yeah, you succeed as he attempts to yank you over and pin you down, much like he has Falknir. You just break out before he gets a chance to really do so.
Epic.
All right, so I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, and Falknir, you are restrained, so he is going to attack you with advantage.
Yeah, go for it. Dude, it's gonna happen.
That is going to be a hit, so you're going to take.
Or
What was that? It was 2d10.
actually, wait. What's the actual number?
It is 17 plus 8 is
Oh, plus
25.
8. Yeah, it's got a plus 8. But I say there. Actually, never mind. I just realized how low my armor class is. Anyways, to start.
So you can take 13 piercing damage.
Cool, got it.
And then projectile is going to enter you. Smiley face. Anyway, this foot soldier over here. It's gonna go 5, 10. He immediately just got blasted a lot. So 15, 20. 20, 20, 30, and he is going to just kind of take a second to recuperate, get behind cover, and he is going to take the dodge action. So, top of the round, 2 things. 1, every single one of these guys that was injured in the previous round, aside from the guy that got acid blown on him.
Well, it's not top of the round yet.
Yeah, Erin still has.
Oh, sorry,
Take
I'm
turns.
losing my mind. I saw the 1 and I was like,
Losing
top of the
your mind
round.
again.
Sorry, Erin. Go ahead.
Yeah, Erin's at the top of the turn order. Let's go.
Yeah!
Wins this.
He just didn't go first
Um,
round for some reason.
Erin's gonna use his funny little disengage goofy thing to get away from this guy. Let me grab the details of that again. Yeah, melee or
Just-
spell attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity. Yeah. So, do you have any melee spell attacks? Yeah, so I'm going to use poison spray on the one right next to me.
Alright.
Actually, does that count? Spell attack.
As long as it's an attack roll, it counts.
No,
If
that's
it's
a saving throw.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Something like Shocking Grasp. You could even use Eldritch Blast, even though it would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I guess I might as well. I'll just blast at this dude right next to me.
Sure.
Okay. That's an 8 on the first one.
Quite.
That's a 9 on the second one.
So not quite.
And that's... God damn it, a 7 on the third one.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
he holds up his shield and he's going to block all of them. However, he is unable to.
Oh wait, shit, could
Take
I
an
have
opportunity
disengaged
attack
after the
against
first
you.
one? I probably could have done
No,
that.
the way that Eldritch Blast works, it's
all three at once.
it's one spell that shoots 3 beams. So
Okay.
you're doing the one.
That makes me feel better.
At the same time.
I'm still gonna walk away though, because I get the bonus even if
Yeah. And
it doesn't
he cannot take those reactions against you. So
there we
you are
go.
free to leave.
Gonna put myself in
as
a
you-
slightly more advantageous spot.
Yeah. Take the opportunity to blast him, get him to step back for a second, which gives you an opportunity to escape.
Yep.
Now,
That'll be the end of my turn.
top of the round. Every single one of these creatures that was damaged last round, that aside from the one that had taken acid damage, is going to regenerate 10 hit points. And as these creatures begin to put themselves back together, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session, so that Austin can get to bed, and we'll pick up at the top of the round next time.
Real.
So thank y'all for coming.
Next time, I told you.
I know it's a little harder in the middle of the week, but
Alrighty, Michael.
Right.
Kill